back to the business. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I got the light shining, come get it. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I see the people trying to bring them with me. We got a light, tell them come and get it. Yeah. Walk, 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 walk. I walk, 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 walk. We walk. Whoa, I was chasing my glory, then fell asleep. Woke me up and told me to go feed the sheep. Sent me deep in the streets just to bring them peace. Yeah, we be where them blickies be busting, where they end your life with no discussion. But as soon as they see the light rushing, they know that the Lord walking with us, no bluffing. People say that I'm fake, I'm like, okay. Do you walk in the light or you throw shade? 1 more sex on my skin, I got no shame. We was preaching about Jesus before fame. Get it? Did that. On my side, yeah, he been that. That's the devil where my sins at. On the cross, cause he pinned that. Big throne where he sits at. Death hit him, then he hit back. Resurrected, yeah, that's big facts. Told us hold it down till he get back. Get back to the business. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I got the love, come get it. Walking with Christ, moving where
let's go.
Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I see the people trying to bring them with me. We got a light, tell them come and get it. Yeah, walk with me. Step in the scene with the fly, had to keep it so steady, don't fall for the
let's run it. Good morning. How y'all doing? Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Let's do it.
This heart keep beating, these lungs keep singing. Come and step into the kingdom for the ones mistreated. To the day we see them.
All right, let's rock and roll here, baby. Wow. How you guys doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. What's poppin'? How we feeling? Back to business, baby. All right, well, welcome in. Welcome in. Cheers. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Okay, let's do this, man. Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. It is CPI day here around the clock. Welcome. Walking, talking. Yes, sir. I'm back in the seat here today. So we'll see what we can get done, man. Do we stick with the chair or do we get back to standing? I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see. Good morning, everyone. Yes, sir. We broke Zoom a couple times over the last 24 hours. Not gonna lie. We basically just broke Zoom. So hopefully it all works well here today. We've already given away 15 50K evaluation accounts. So we got some winners. So looking forward to seeing who the next 5 are. And then we got another 10 coming in towards the end of the week. So anyways, welcome in. I hope you guys are doing well. It is another day. It is New York session, so good to have you guys here. Let me just lower the music a little bit. We are going to get started. Yesterday was phenomenal. Friday was phenomenal. We'll see if we can keep the ball rolling here on this lovely Tuesday morning as we approach CPI and inflation data here. So we got news coming out at 8:30. Let's go ahead and pray real quick, and then we'll begin. Carimera, Pia Magnifico. What's up? What's poppin', man? The Don's here, Energy's here. Who else before we pray? I need to know who I'm praying for, you know what I mean? Kelvin, Only Bands. What's goody? Nate G in the house, Bryce, Rob Trades in the building. Let's go. Bryce, I'm coming to Africa, man. J4 Trades, Arrow Sassy is here. What's goody? What's up, Matt? What's up, Donald? Good to see you guys. Good to see you. Yes, sir. Sunboy 90 Comedy in the house. What up, brother? What up, Vishal? How you doing? Z Gamer in the house. Big W. Always happy to see Z Gamer. Is anyone else happy to see Z Gamer? I know I'm happy to see every time that man's name pops up here in the chat. Yeah, we got some time here. We got some time. Green is in the house. Clubhouse got nothing on YouTube. Yo, Clubhouse. What's up with Green, man? We love Z Gamer. That's right. What up, Maxi Millie? Jason C in the house. What up, Ben? Ben Bennett. My guy. What's goody? What's goody? Good morning, Tamra. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Yeah, you see, yeah, this 300, this is just 300. Now it's 100. I don't know, Green. I don't know. We'll see who got more motion. I don't know. Anyway, future lore in the building. Bad Dewey life. It's like I can't get this guy's name right, man. I don't know. What up, GK? What up? What up? What's up, AJ? DJ Scratches, Daniel. All right, anyway, let's go ahead and get this day popping here. Let me pray for y'all real quick, and then we will begin our voyage here today, all right? Let's do it. Yeah, Father in heaven, Lord, we just thank you for this opportunity to gather together with this group specifically, Lord. I thank you for the names that keep popping up here every single day. I pray that, Lord, that you would give them a vision and that you would give them all clear direction on how to get from A to B, Lord. We thank you for calling us together to this time and this day, Lord. And we just ask that you would bless this session here before us, and we just give you all the glory here. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. Always better when the session is blessed. Trust me. Trust me. Let's go ahead and get this day popping here, though. It is Monday. It is the 12th day. How we doing, Clubhouse? Should we lower the music a little bit? Let me know. Let me know. I think the music might be a little loud, maybe. Yeah, a little bit. Let's lower it. All right, that should be good right about there. Yeah, it should be good there. All right, man, praying for y'all, praying for you that, you just have a clear, composed mind here in the markets. You know, whatever happened in the past, it is what it is, right? Take that as a learning lesson. Life is a classroom. Every day, class is in session. So I'm just praying that you guys are learning here, that you're growing here, and that you're eventually going to make the tweaks and adjustments that you need to get yourself in a profitable and prosperous position here. So let's go ahead and get into this. Again, today is the 13th day of May. It is Tuesday, and it's another day, another opportunity for us to be patient and disciplined. Although we do have CPI coming in, there's a lot of excitement around that. We have to chill out. You know, we got to tame that down. We got to stay composed. And even though there's going to be a lot of volatility, a lot of volume, we still got to wait patiently and be on point when it comes to trades that we're taking. So CPI coming in here at 8:30 today. As you can see here, a couple red folders coming in with the CPI. So we will get the data on inflation. You also do have some yellow folder, nothing too crazy. That's going to be a little bit later. So yeah, nothing too crazy outside of CPI here for us today. Tomorrow we don't have much news, but Friday we got the prelims and stuff coming in. Or I'm sorry, not Friday. Thursday we have retail sales, unemployment claims, and then Friday we got the prelims. So that's pretty much what's ahead of us here this week. Today's probably the biggest day of the week, and then tomorrow we should settle down and then ramp back up for Thursday and Friday. So that is what's ahead of us here for the remainder of the week. Let's go ahead and get into the charts here. Let's do a fresh top-down analysis. If you guys can, give the stream a like here for me. Yeah, and sub to the channel. Can y'all do that for me? Just one thing. That's the only thing I ask here today. The only thing I ask from y'all. Good. If you feel like you're going to win something big today, give the stream a like. All right? Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome for all the accounts. Thanks to Norbin. Thanks to Top One Futures, TTE. We were able to bring probably about 50K evaluation account giveaways this week in total. So, yeah, I'm going to see if I can keep the giveaways cranking here for you guys and try and hand out as much opportunity as possible. Not just opportunity to learn the charts, not just opportunity to, come here and learn every day about life and the markets, but also an opportunity to have some accounts or some capital so that way you can put your knowledge to the test. All right. Cool. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's talk about gold here. We have this is the daily time frame. Let's run this top-down analysis here before news comes out. So daily time frame here, we can see that we have closed yesterday and we have closed bearish, right? So this candle here was yesterday's closure. We did close bearish. We did close right above support here. So still a little sketchy on gold on the way down, although we do have this clean range coming down. As you can see, all these clean candles here. I do believe we got to get below that support, right? Otherwise we could just reject like we did last time. We came through here once, twice, and then popped back up. So we really want to make sure we do get closures below. I think if we can get a closure today, tomorrow's price action will be a lot cleaner. Or if we can get some sort of type of dud candle, maybe even a big push up here today, and then closure below tomorrow. I think that will set up the rest of the week to be basically fill that range to the downside. Right now that you're in that range, we should be good to fill it, but we got to get in there first. We got to get in there first. So we do need a closure. We don't have that just yet. Keep in mind, we are at a major level of support here on the daily time frame. As you can see, we're right in that zone. So very curious to see what this candle is going to do with this support right in front of its face to the left-hand side. So will we push through? Will we bounce off? What are we going to do today, right? One thing we do see is we do have the daily lows and we do have the daily highs here. So let's go ahead and look at those highs and lows on a lower time frame like the 4 hour real quick. So 4 hour is just ranging, right? We've been ranging since basically yesterday, right? So you had the range begin right here. You have this nasty zone right there. So we've been just chopping around 4, 8, 12, 16. Yeah, over almost 20 hours at this point. We chopped around, and now it looks like we could potentially have broken out. We could potentially be retesting, and we could potentially continue moving up here today, right? But we got to break those daily highs one more time. So let's see what this whole range looks like in the 1 hour chart here. So 1 hour is just pumping down, pumping down, pumping down. Same thing with the 30-minute time frame. I actually do have a position on this account open. So yeah, I'm going to let that rock. This was from earlier this morning. But this thing is pumping down. We should be able to see like 29 here if CPI wants to push, right? So if we do get a push here, that position should hit TP, and we should make our way down towards like 32.29, 32.30, somewhere in that range, right? Somewhere in that range here. So we'll see. We could run into some issues right here as well, as price is going to come right into that zone and maybe not even be able to get in that range, right? As we talked about, 4 hour kind of doing this little break and retest deal. So if we're going to retest, it's most likely going to be right here, right? So we'll see if we end up pushing through there. Yeah, news coming out here in about 12 minutes. So 820 is coming up. Let's see how we begin to react towards this area here. I won't be taking any trades in front of CPI other than that one that I'm in. So from here, we'll wait for better price action, and then, yeah, we'll see what happens. So very curious to see. We have a closure below here on the 15-minute pre-news. So will we fake out here, or are we going to continue pumping down? So we'll see what happens. Let's let the news come out, and then we can go from there. We know we have a lot of clean range on gold. As you can see, like even just on the way back up, if we get some sort of a fake out here, we have room to go, right? So let's say we get a fake out here, we have more than enough room, right, to come up in this range, and then above this range, it is just clean as can be. So that is pretty much it for gold. The sells on gold, let's take a look at that 4 hour candle. So the 4 hour is bearish. Probably going to need a pullback though. Even though we are bearish, probably still going to need somewhat of a pullback here, and then a leg down. So I don't think I'd be interested in sells right here at the moment, but if we do come back up towards this area, which is like 53, even like 55, then I think I'd be much more open to taking sells at that point. So that's pretty much my day on gold. We're moving down right now, so we're gonna need some new price action. I think once news comes out, we will yeah, we will have that. So you should get some big volume push right now. It is 820. So let's see if we can make our way down into that support level right there with this volume push here at 820. And then the news will come in at 830 here. Cool. First proper week in the clubhouse. What a great place. W. Ali Stewart. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's rename the onion to the ribeye. Let's do it. I'm down. Let's just call it ribeye from now on. No more ifs, ands, or buts about it. Favorite food? Filet mignon. The best. You know, it's crazy. The more I go out to eat, the more I realize that ground beef and rice is like the best meal on the planet. Or like a nice steak and like a simple carbs, like, you know, like rice or something is just too fire. I'll be going out to eating these big meals. I'm like, I should just stayed in and had ground beef and rice for $7. Instead I paid $160 on 5 cheeseburgers. Yo, what up, Bone? How we feeling? How we feeling? Simple, right, Scratches? Simple, bro. Good morning, Carlito. How we feeling, bro? How we feeling? Let's take a look at the clubby here. The club is clubbing. Daniel, man, the sun is shining on you, brother. God is just, boom, just all up on you right now. Looking blessed and highly favored over there. Holy smokes. That Texas sunrise, baby. Yeehaw. What up, Benji? How we feeling? How we feeling? Yeah, it's true. You know, and then you go to the restaurants and they got all the seed oils and all the other ingredients going on in there. It's like, I should have just stayed home. What up, Mr. King? How we feeling? How we feeling? Ooh, Bones doing outstanding. I like that. I'm gonna use that next time I'm in public. I'm outstanding. Just freak people out. You want to freak people out? You just go up to them. You go, how you doing? They go, I'm doing all right. How you doing? You go, I'm fantastic. I'm outstanding. All of a sudden, they're like, who are you? Yeah, try it. Try it. You start freaking people out in the bodegas and the stores all over the place. I'm like, what's up, man? You ain't doing good? He's like, no, I'm doing good. I'm like, well, then notify your face, brother. It looks like you want to kill me right now. I know you're the register guy, but damn, you legit look like you trying to take my money. You know what I mean? Like, I know you're trying to take some of my money here, but you look like you trying to take my money, if you know what I mean. Smile a little bit. Smile. High impact news coming in just a few moments here. A few moments. Have we taken any trades yet? I have just gotten here about 15 minutes ago. Hung out, intro, prayer, breakdown. So I haven't. I am in a sell position from earlier. That's in profits from up here. So yeah, I'll probably go break even on this right now. And then if CPI can ring us down, then that'd be awesome. I think I'll probably close partial somewhere around here. That seems to be reasonable. So that's the only trade I'm in, but that was long before the stream started. So I don't know what happened here. I got slipped or something like in a made. I've never seen this amount of slippage before. Who's trying to take Clay's money today? That reminds me, I gotta hit Clay up. I want to see if we're gonna do some golf tomorrow. Did somebody say poker? Yeah, we got some poker tables too coming in, man. Yeah, we got some poker tables for the meetup and all that. No, I don't think it's that nice of a trade, to be honest. I don't. This is a gambling trade, gambling on CPI data to push price down. This is not a playbook trade or anything like that, really. I mean, technically it's a breakout, right? But yeah, this is not like not the greatest trade. Yeah, there's 4 minutes left till CPI here, so we'll see. Yeah, man, we got poker tables at the Airbnb. Actually, it's pretty lit. Yeah, it should be nice. Yeah, I'm probably gonna close this trade here, or at least, yeah, we'll go stops and profit. Yeah. I took that sell as well. Nice, nice. Yeah, like I said, I don't think it was the greatest sell or anything. It's a gamble, right? It's basically a gamble to see if news can push us all the way down. Landed at JFK yesterday. 2.5 hours to get out the airport. No way. Budget? Oh man. Oh man. Budget. Let's see here. Tea time. Tea time. Today is what? Tuesday? Yeah, today is Tuesday. I won't be playing golf today though. I won't be playing golf. Yeah, maybe I'll play on Thursday. Yeah. Put stop loss and profit. Yeah, I already did that. Probably gonna get hit here. Boom, 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 boom. Was the entry at 8? Yeah, it was. Yeah, I think it was at 8. Yep. Yep. Mr. Raja looks like he's about to give a shot to CPI. Ooh, let's take a look. Maybe I'll do whatever he does on that other account. Raja, YouTube. Hold on. Oh, we got 3 minutes. Hey, Green. Chill. My man.
Good. Welcome to Raja Casino time.
Welcome.
All right, so we got
All right, Raja.
3 minutes left.
3 minutes.
3 minutes left. What I'm going to do is I will probably have...
Talk to me. Call the signal, Raja.
Man, we've already moved. Maybe this was just price grabbing liquidity for price to move, right? Maybe this is just price grabbing liquidity for price to move bullish.
Oh, maybe.
Let's take a look at this over here. Let's take a look at forex. Forex Factory. Forex Factory is saying.
Can I ask Clay to add accounts? Yeah, I could ask him.
Higher number.
Yeah.
They're looking at a higher number. So if they're looking at a higher number, this means gold should continue to push down.
Down.
If they're looking at CPI to be, higher, this means that gold should continue to push down. But we have already pushed down. So I think the reason why we have already pushed down,
he's right.
Maybe the market
You
has
could
seen
pop up
that
here
they are
on the
looking at
inverted
high numbers.
celery.
Maybe this is just pricing it in because look, we moved about 180 pips. Maybe it's just pricing it in. You know? Probably. What's my AI saying?
Hello, Raja.
AI. Let's take a look at this. They got some updates. Ooh, market FX.
Mr. Jerome Powell.
Yeah. Wow. I don't know. Like, you know, AI is not gonna, like, they're saying it's.
I'm just joining. What pair are we looking at, by the way? Come on. That's the type of question that gets you thrown out of Raja's stream right there.
Oh, wow. Look at this. FX dashboard. This is crazy. Today's event center, U.S. President, high profile visit to Saudi Arabia.
TTE. Oh, TTE. All right, Raja. Give me the signal, brother. Buy or sell.
How much time we got?
Hey, whatever he's doing, I'm doing, right? Okay, don't follow us. Don't follow us into this.
Few minutes left.
This
few seconds left.
Back alley here.
Or should I enter the market?
Oh, hold on.
After.
Whoa!
Let's take a buy stop over here.
Ooh, he's taking a buy stop.
Buy stop.
He's gonna get in before me.
Stop for a buy. And
We're delayed. Oh, this is my funded account. Holy smokes. Holy moly. Let's see. We'll have a sell stop here. Buy stop here.
Wild. I see many time frame when you
Sell stop here.
Man, this is crazy.
Don't copy me in this, all right? This is at your own risk. This is my play around account. This account where I just who cares about it type account. Notice how I did not do this on the funded account.
Bad news. Super bad news.
Super bad.
Oh, what happened to this guy?
For the dollar or
Can't close
let's take a
my
look.
order. Wow. Wow. Man.
Oh,
Emotional
red numbers.
damage.
So gold moving up maybe.
Emotional damage. Yeah, this was the news.
Holy smokes.
This was the news.
Who am I today? I'm Raja Banks.
You know, person things don't die. Yeah.
No, I have an extra account that I don't really need.
Wow, this is incredible. Wow. Data, yeah, very bad data. Very bad.
Let's see NQ.
Bad data
Just
means
made
bad.
37 bucks. Yes, sir. Welcome to trading.
That's what bad data means.
Yeah, I don't like that. That looks yucky.
The way it's moving now, I don't think so. I don't know.
Where's the big pump? Like, where's the big move here?
I don't know. Because we already rejected 32.37.
Gold honestly should move
40 is
up,
like,
right? According to that
done
news.
here for price to maybe, you know, push.
All right, Raja's trying to figure it all out. We can't count on him for signals today. I'm just having fun with these orders. We'll see what happens. The real trading will go down around 9:15 today. Someone said, yo, do you know Wicks don't lie? He's a scammer.
Man, look, price came. Wow, got slipped all the way up over there.
Wait, what happened? Is he in a trade?
Wicks don't lie is a scammer. I prefer Raja Banks. Thank you.
Stupid.
Oh,
snap.
No hablo español. Does it look like I speak Spanish? No hablo español.
Yo, comedy show. I don't get what he did. Did he get into a trade? I didn't see anything actually happen. He bought. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. He must have had a buy stop. Oh, he got slipped. Oh, I think I see what he means. Yeah, I see it. Buy stop here. Stopped out there or whatever.
Raja, I asked Chat GPT to good
Something light, 14 grand. Now he's only up 22,000 today. So you got to feel for guys like that, you know?
Really? Is that what Wicks don't lie? Is that what Chat GPT told you? But man, like,
That slippage is crazy.
The best thing to do is to wait for the candle to close. Just
Wait for the candle to close. Oh, snap. Can we get activated and lose today? Okay, nice. Let's go break even. There we go. I should have used 10 lots here. Keep pushing. Push. Get out of there. All right, whatever. It's worth a shot. Worth some fun. No, that's us. Come holler at us over here in the clubhouse. There we go. Yeah, perfect. Raja, hit us with the plug, brother. It was fun while it lasted. Yeah, there you go. All right, let's get rid of this thing. All right, let's get serious now. Let's wait for some proper positions here and see if we can get something. So look, if the numbers did come out the way they did, then that means that gold may want to move up here, right? So if we do get some sort of closure back above the range here, above this zone over here, then I think we could see a big push to the top side. So let's see if we get a little bit of a closure on like a 15 or 30 minute time frame here, and then we can potentially make our way up. Yeah, that sucks. That's that forex slippage, man. That's the classic forex slippage right there. You can't, I mean, if you want real slippage, go trade forex. There's nothing like it. Nothing like it. We have the best slippage in the industry. What up, Rafi? Yeah, right? Getting slipped by your own broker. Yeah, happens. Yo, Ben G, just coming here to drop a like and back to the clubby. Hey, all my friends in the clubhouse, can you come on to YouTube for a minute and just give the stream a like here? Yeah, yeah. What do you guys think? W? I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Where's Johnny Gems? He's still in the gym, I guess. Did you guys have fun? I tried to make it back home in time for the giveaway, but I was in the car. And congrats to all the winners, man. Congrats. Congratulations. Zoom crashed? Yes, we broke Zoom literally in every session this this past like 24 hours. How come I didn't take sells in the 15-minute breakout? Which one, my friend? Oh, this one here? I did. I closed profit right here. Where can I get stream music you use? You can get it from this link right here. Bam. There you go. There you go. Louis G in the house. Let's go. Let's go. So yeah, buys above here looking clean, my friends. Looking clean. Let's go back to these other evaluation accounts. I did take the sells on the 15 right here. I closed. I moved my stop above this candle and then it got hit. Yeah, let's see what's popping with these. Let's see if we can get these accounts over today. In 30 minutes was like a breakout on 30-minute time frame. This one here. Yeah, I took it. It happened at like 8 a.m. a few minutes before we started. I also took this, making my playbook starting off with mastering breakouts. Beautiful, beautiful, bro. Yeah, breakouts are probably like the most simplest one to catch a read on, especially in the beginning as a new trader to the system. Breakout is going to be probably the most common trade that you're going to see. So you get a lot of reps in, you see it often, and the more often you see it, the more you begin to, figure out, hey, this is when it works, when it doesn't. This is how I like to see it versus this is how I don't like to see it. There's a uniqueness almost to every position in the market, and the breakout can have all different sorts of variations to it. So you gotta, just start with one and begin to master it, bro. I think that's a great idea. And by the way, just to let you know, most traders are not willing to do that. They're just not. They need to make money now. They want to make money now, and they're going to do whatever that means, right? So if you're willing to take the time to slow down, to speed up, to, add each play to your playbook individually, one by one, and what I mean by that is you add it in, you trade it, you sample size it, you get to know it, you build a relationship with it, and then, once the probabilities are in your favor and you have no problem spotting that setup, executing on that setup, managing that trade and all that, then you move on to like the what are we calling the onion again? The ribeye. Then you move on to the ribeye, right? And then so you gotta piece by piece this thing together. Below this line, oh yeah, I wouldn't want to take those though. Especially that was for like right in front of news, so that's tough. That's tough. The Prather Trader gonna be in town on Wednesday. Yes, sir, brother. Hit me up, man. Hit me up. We'll do something. We'll do something. We'll make something happen. Bowling so hard they would think I had the cheat code. Tomahawk's better? Yay. I got some Wagyu yesterday. Some Wagyu. I went to this new butcher. Not a new butcher, but new to me. So the food was, I mean, the steaks were phenomenal. Phenomenal. What up, Traders X? Good to see you, bro. How do you eat the playbook? Yeah, one bite at a time. No, that's right. One bite at a time. I got some dry age too. What do you guys like better? You guys like dry age or Wagyu better? What do you guys like? Oh yeah, that's true, Luke. Yeah, everyone is like a little obsessed with the playbook, which I understand, but success and wealth and prosperity is built in the unseen, not the seen. You know, that's why very rarely traders will move on, even though they know a playbook, they understand a playbook, they understand a strategy, yet they fall victim to their own emotions because they haven't learned to govern themselves yet. They haven't learned to control themselves. At the end of the day, trading and success in general is all about regulating yourself, because most of our lives we're taught from a very early age, this is your mom, this is your dad, listen to them. Okay, this is the babysitter, listen to her. Okay, this is your teacher, listen to him. Okay, this is your boss, listen to him, right? This blah, 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 blah. So once we come into trading, we're like, wait, hold on, I govern myself here? I know, it's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, we have to govern ourselves. And I'm going to teach my children this from a very, very young age, right? Because I think the system tries to get us off track by making us very dependent on someone else's word, right? So that means do good and we'll give you a paycheck, aka, you know, do a trick and we'll give you a doggy treat, right? So it's everything is just someone else governing you. So as a trader, you got to come in and you got to follow your rules for real. Otherwise, you'll get destroyed here. So you can know the process, you can know the system, the strategies, but if you don't know how to keep calm and stay self-regulated to follow them, it never works. So, you know, if you feel like you have a really good like system and a good handle on it, then now I highly recommend you start to work on you and do some personal growth and development type of work, some study leadership a little bit, because at the end of the day, you got to lead you. And that's when things really begin to come together. So it's a mix of trading your system, trading your strategy, and then a mix of personal growth and development where you are just on top of it and you are your own boss, literally. Yeah. Yeah, the problem is you can make the same mistakes over and over and over again, and not make any changes, as opposed to if you worked for a company and you made those mistakes, you would either get fired or, believe it or not, yelled at as a grown-up, right? You get yelled up, you get fired, or yelled at, you get fired, you get written up. What else typically happens at jobs? You go down the totem pole, right, in the office politics. So you pay a price for that. But when you govern yourself here, if you make the mistakes and you don't become aware of them and make the adjustments, you don't pay a price there. You just keep paying for new combines, new evaluations, and no one's there to step in and be like, yo, what are you doing? You're not supposed to be doing that, right? So you have to do that and step in on your own life and kind of boss yourself around a little bit. My mentor would say, Nick, sometimes you need a kick in the ass. And he said, you know what? You got to kick yourself, though, in the ass, right? So sometimes you got to give your own self a little hard talk, right? A little lesson in the mirror. Asking for a bathroom break as a grown-up ain't life for us. Facts, bro. Aren't you tired of of hearing me say, all right, buy stops are looking good, and having to ask for a bathroom break. Come on, gang. Come on. Get with it, man. Get with it. BYOB. Be your own boss. Be your own boss. Yeah, this is looking pretty good here, man. Pretty good. I think we got a closure, right? Yeah, we did get a closure here. So I do like the longs. What time is it? 45 here. We got an hour closure coming up. We may have this hourly inverted celery, 30-minute support. 15-minute is okay if you guys want to start going long here. Maybe I'll go long on this other account, but I'm not interested in going long on my main accounts yet. So I'm going to have a buy stop. This is just on my... Pretty much this account is a waste account, right? I'm just kind of trying to see if I can get it back up in profits. If the 30-minute candles, though, and all that close bullish, and the 1 hour closes like this is where I'm going to get in on my funded account and my 2 important evaluation accounts. What up, GT? Yo. Oh, hold on. Which account is this? Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, basically the 1 hour high is where I'll get in. Yeah, so again, this is an account that it's kind of like a waste account for me, so I'm just going to get in and see if it all works out. My main trade, though, would be if this 30-minute candle closes bullish, because we could just drop down here, right? Not even close above the range here. So this account, again, I don't care if I blow it. This is a waste account for me. I'm in mega drawdown on it, so I don't care about that account. But if we can close bullish here, it's going to be nice. Get off the... yeah, exactly. Was it a fade on the 15? Fade on the 15. Kind of like an inverted celery. Kind of like what I would be looking for on the 1 hour now. See how the 1 hour is kind of rejecting the downside here? And if we close up like that with like very small body, very small top wick, then that's where I'm going to look to execute a impulse trade that breaks the highs here, right? Like this, and then begins to move up to fill that wick. So in the course that we're dropping here today, we do go into impulse entries, how we take impulse entries, why we take them. We go over the setups, which mean basically the fade, the inverted celery, and some of those positions in the course. So that'll all be available today for y'all. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of messages on making the course available to those who are not in the clubhouse, and I'm still just debating whether or not we're gonna do that. So give me like another day to sit on that and let me think about it. My work thinks I've got a weak bladder, word, and I just be like, yeah, I do. You guys can think whatever you want, but I'm getting in this buy position with TTE. Nah, it wasn't the fade on the it was more like an inverted celery on the 15. Yeah, again, kind of like what we're looking for in on the 1 hour here. Okay. We have to risk it for the biscuit? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. You should sell it on the website. Maybe include a couple. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Yeah, maybe we'll put something together for the course or whatever. What up, Pablo? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Did we take a trade today? Not really. I'm just messing around with news a little bit here. Just gambling. What up, James Bond? Good to see you, man. What's up, Mike? Go. How y'all doing? Then we'll have some movement. I'm not sure what you were saying before that. Since you're looking for the celery on the 1 hour, would you like to see some extra confirmation on the lower time frame too? Yeah, I'd love to see the 30-minute close bullish above the range here. Like if we don't close above, then that's probably not going to be my trade there. But as long as this candle can close above like this, because this bullish candle here is the 1 hour wick, right? So we need that wick to exhaust up to where like you have a small body. So if the 30-minute candle closes like that, then that means those two candles make up one 1 hour candle, right? So that means the first one pushed down. Let me make it red. First one pushed down, right? First half. And then the second half, as you can see, pushed back up, right? So if we end up closing above the range, then the 1 hour candle will look something like this, and the buys would just look like this on the break of the highs here. And same deal for the 30 minutes. So you're taking a 1 hour celery, right? But you're taking 1 hour celery, but you're taking inverted celery, but you're taking a 30-minute onion here, right? And then what that will look like on the 15 could either be a breakout or some sort of onion type of deal as well, or ribeye, whatever we're calling it. Does that make sense? Dun, dun. Yeah, so we'll see. You see how the 30-minute looks, and how the 1 hour is probably a little bit more bearish now. So we need that 30 to close somewhere up here, because then that means that the 1 hour candle will close like right there. Yeah, 15 will be some sort of like onion as well. So let's just wait and we'll see if we can get it. Yeah, we got closures coming up here, so. Like amigos. Got it. Perfect. The tomahawk. Let's do it. Does the size of the body of the candle dictate the celery, or is it more so just the candle closures above? It's I would say more so the size of the candle, because you have, let's say you have a couple different scenarios. Let's say you have a bearish candle here that drives down, and then let's say you have, let's do it like this, where you drive down, you close below, and then you have, let's say you close below by a long shot too. So you close below, but now look, if this candle here, although it's closing below, it's a little stronger than I'd like. So sometimes with these trades, I won't take the impulse entry. I'll wait for a new closure below. Something like that. Because the range here is the only thing that says we won't go up. Other than that, the size of the candle looks really good to confirm like buys moving on up, right? So I think the better candle for this this situation for an impulse trade would be something more so you still get a bullish candle, but it closes extremely weak. Something like that, right? Kind of like, and that's where I like to take the impulse trade from versus like the stronger candle. Because at that point, you can actually break the low, boom, and then just pop up, right? So, good question, though. Good question. Yo, shout out to ASFX, man. We'll be on the podcast this week. So we recorded a podcast this week for the ASFX pod. So that should drop. I think it's dropping Saturday. Yeah, Saturday, I believe. Oh, look at this. Oh, the pod actually looks clean. Okay. Dope. Yeah. Don't miss this podcast. It was pretty good. Yeah, let's take a look. Mr. Austin Silver. There we go.
Rasha Banks taught you.
If you guys are willing to take 1 to 2 trades a day, stick to that for 1 year, you'll change your entire trading for the rest of your life. Oh! Regardless of whether or not you financially need the payout or not, you need it more than you think you need it. My message is so simple. Show up every day, look for the next best trade. If you win or if you lose, all you're doing is showing up again and looking for the next best trade according to the profitable system. All right. Everyone say, hey, what else do I have to do to become profitable? And it's not too much sauce. Too much sauce. I can't. That's too much heat right there. You just gotta watch the pod, man. You just gotta watch the pod. Yeah, 1 to 2 trades a day, baby. Changed my whole life. I'm not gonna lie. Like amigos. Curious to know a high percentage of the time will the onion. Percentages wise, everything pretty much is off my TradeZella. So these are just the positions and the data from this year, but these are kind of like what. And I know these numbers, like honestly, they really do seem unrealistic. Like it just, I don't know. This is my best trading year ever. So this is we've been performing really well. Obviously, we've been taking the onion more than pretty much any play here. And this honestly is probably one of my greatest achievements in trading up until this point. The fact that over 60 trades, we have had a 95% win rate. Insane. Over almost 1.5 R on that as well. And yeah, daily win rate. So we don't give it back either when we take onions. Yeah, that may be my best achievement up to this date as a trader. Is right here. Yeah, really just this year in general. You know, even like 17, even to hold a 94% win rate over 17 trades is pretty solid. 88 over 26, 90. This is only 10. The breakouts got 34 trades, so we've actually taken double the amount of onions than we have breakouts here this year. So pretty interesting. I think last year it might have been the opposite. Yeah. Yeah. Yo, what up, EQ Clips? Yeah, this should be a good one. I look forward to
Not what else you have to do. It's what do you have to get rid of? What do you have to stop doing?
Yeah, no, this is gonna be heat.
Every trader out there, you gotta.
Yeah, check out the pod. Check it out. 1 to 2 trades a day makes a whole lot of sense. Yeah, I'm actually gonna drop a YouTube video on 1 to 2 trades a day. Today, actually, I'm gonna put it out. Yep. You can't do us like that. Do I journal the 5 blown accounts? Yeah, I did. Yeah. Yeah, I had some big losers there. Some big losers. Yeah, look at this one. Negative 3,700, man. That just popped one of my accounts. Yeah. I had a couple big losses the last week or two. Real big. But it's okay. You know what I mean? As long as we're still green on the year, it's all goody. By the way, I only track my funded accounts in TradeZella. Yeah, the ones that are actually funded. So when I take like wins and losses on the combines and the evaluations, I don't really put those in TradeZella anymore. I put those in for the first like month or two, but it just screws up the real numbers. So I just track that in my other journal and just make sure I'm tracking the trades, make sure the trades are still looking good or whatnot. Johnny Gems, speaking of looking good, there he is. Looking like an 8-figure trader.
My man.
How we feeling?
How we doing?
I think we all took a bunch of losses, like, right? Not a bunch, but like we all did take a good amount of losses, I'd say, over the last 2 weeks.
Definitely, bro. Especially with the way gold's been acting the last 2 weeks. It makes some sense.
Yeah. Captain America, baby.
Sir. Yes, sir. How we feeling?
Yeah.
What's up, my man?
Amazing, brother. You?
Yes, sir. Doing great. Blessed and highly favored. Good to be back with the squad. What's up, chat?
We're back, baby.
Another
We're
day
back.
Be patient and disciplined. Let's go.
What up, Rafi? How we feeling?
Rafi.
What's going on, brother? Good morning.
Holy, he's coming in hot.
Rafi. My man.
You guys.
Rafi, you ready
See,
for
brother.
July, brother, or what?
Can you hear me? Hold on.
We
What
can
do
hear you, brother.
You ready for July?
Oh man, I was telling the guys this morning, bro. It's like it's coming in so fast. I'm quaking.
Yeah, it's coming up, man. We're already halfway through May, which is crazy.
Dude, so pumped.
Can't
Yeah.
wait. Let's
Yeah.
get it. Time to
I
eat.
got an invitation, bro, to these. It's a big. What's the name? Perfect game tournament thing.
Oh, tournament?
Like in Jupiter?
Yeah. And I was like,
In
nah,
Jupiter?
not going, bro. I got already some on my calendar. Been waiting for this for a long time, so
Hey.
not interested.
Can't miss
From
it. They were
Bali
too
to
late,
Tampa,
bro.
baby.
Yeah. It's like after, yes, not during those days, so we're good. Yeah.
What's the name of the
Let's go.
podcast? ASFX.
Oh, dude.
ASFX podcast.
Yeah,
Oh,
bro,
talk
looking
about
fresh on the pod, man.
transition.
Yeah,
Snap.
bro, looks fresh.
How he approaches
The
getting
combination,
payouts.
though.
Yeah,
Cream
bro.
and gray.
I know. I was like, okay, bro.
You know, someone's got to do it. You know what I mean? Someone's got to do it out here.
The glasses,
Gotta cop
though.
that
That's
fit.
just like for me. It's like, yo, I need to get those glasses, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
This is
The,
good.
the glasses make you look like a top G. You go from
Yeah.
a G to a top G with the glasses.
Yeah. Facts.
Hey, we invented this thing, man. I didn't see any streamers rocking blue light glasses until this year. But, you know, we've been doing the blue lights since, I think since we started the live stream, right? I think my first
Yeah.
or second live stream ever, we had the blue lights going. So now you got all the streamers rocking the blue lights now.
Yep.
But yeah, this will be a good one, man. This will be a good one. Transition to we talk about Nick's transition into futures, how he approaches getting payouts, and his biggest tips for bettering yourself to become a better trader. So yeah, this should be a good pod. Good pod. John was witness to it. So what'd you think, John? Because you know I did the pod, so I don't know how it really turned out.
I told Nick that was the best pod he's ever done. And I told Nick, too. I was like, that's the best pod Austin ever done, too.
Really, you think so?
On his pod.
Sick.
So it was a freaking amazing pod. You guys have to watch it. Yeah, I was blessed and fortunate to watch it in live action, but yeah, y'all gotta watch it. A lot of sauce dropped. I wasn't kidding when I said the dudes dropped the sauce, man.
It was saucy. The studio was nice too. My studio
Yeah, it
is
was.
wherever I sit. Ta.
It really
Click,
was,
click,
bro.
click, click, click. Click, 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 click. All right, let's see, man. The 1 hour still, we did close bearish, but we are paying attention to this zone here on the 1 hour. So as long as we remain above there, I think 9:15, 9:30, we go up here today. So we'll see what happens. You created a minor support, right? A little minor one, but nothing that I would probably be interested in taking a buy off of. So let's see how we do on this next closure here in about 11 minutes. I don't
looked
mind.
like the 15.
Yeah,
Marcus
I was actually just gonna say, like, I don't need a new closure above here. So if you get a strong bullish closure now, I'm open to taking that onion right there, the tomahawk right here, for after a wick down to go up, fill that wick, and then potentially fill the range right back into that overall zone here. So if we do close strong bullish, we don't necessarily need a new closure above here. We can take the buys right off support from my experience. The glasses, man, the glasses. Those are the ones I have on now, I think. Hey, I've recently added, like, I probably have 6 blue light glasses now.
Yo,
all
where
different.
you get them from? You get them from like at a
I forgot the
eyewear
one.
store?
Some you can get on Amazon. Some I went on this other website. I forgot what the name of it was. I don't think it
I
was
don't know if
Gunner.
I
It
should
was something
trust
else.
Amazon glasses. Do you think they're
I could send you the
something
ones
you can
that
trust?
I can send you the ones that I got. I don't think you could trust
Yeah,
all of them,
sweet.
no, but
Yeah, that's the thing, bro. It's like such a big market in there. You know, it's like everybody has everything. So, who is the real deal? That's the question.
yeah. Which one's the reals?
Yeah.
I should start a blue
you gotta
light
get the real
eyewear
one.
brand. I probably should. I
Dude.
probably should.
The TTE Oh, we
TT
talked about this
blue
before,
lights.
remember?
Yeah, we did. TK, I think TK's trying to get me to start a company for blue light glasses.
Watch The Onion better than ever before.
Facts. Watch the markets better than ever before with these TTE blue light glasses.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, just give me a minute. I'll be right back.
That's so hilarious. Yeah, blue light blockers, they're amazing. Gotta get the ones. Gunna. Shout out Gunna.
How was your weekend, Johnny?
My weekend was amazing, bro. Thank you for asking. Yeah, just hung around, spent some time with the fam, enjoyed the nice weather down here. And yeah, that was pretty much it. Reviewed my trades as well. Got to listen to a fire webinar from you.
Hey.
And yeah, that was my weekend. How was your weekend?
Nice. Bro, it was good, man. I went to see a bunch of people play this weekend, bro. And just, yeah, it's just crazy how, just people just abuse others mentally and emotionally without even knowing, bro. Just crazy.
Right. It's terrible. Yeah, those who don't know how to use their mind could easily be getting abused mentally. It's really bad.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's awesome though that you get to freaking go to games and stuff and watch games. Like that's so awesome, dude. Like there's not
Right,
like just
no-
going to a baseball game and just chilling.
Yeah, no, I'm going there with a mission now. So, bro,
Course.
it's like I think it's gotten worse since I've been gone this time, like because I mean I still, work with my guys, but working with your guys is different than when you actually go into the battlefield. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
now you see everything. And I feel like the coaching staff out here, bro, has gotten a lot worse now.
Yeah.
And people are just, it's crazy.
Yeah, nah. I remember it too, like in Little League, like I would do Little League, travel ball, like the coaches are just like some kid's dad, like usually
Yeah.
most of the time. So,
Yeah.
you could get some sort of bias, with that, but yeah, I feel that.
It's crazy, man. So yeah, I got to witness some of that, and I'm like, yeah, just insane, bro.
Right.
Then you see what they're giving the kids in between games, the kind of nutrition that they get. I'm like, yo, what's happening right now?
It's like, Johnny, take a pretzel in freaking fourth inning, down 2 runs.
Yeah,
Here's a pretzel. like mom's supposed to be in a game locked in right now. Like I'm coming up next. Like
I know.
supposed to be timing the pitcher right now on deck, and you're giving me a pretzel. Like
Yeah. So yeah, I did a little bit of that, and yeah, it was good, and yeah.
Nice, dude. Was it a nice weekend for baseball, like weather-wise?
Beautiful, man. It was
Yeah.
85, 86 out here.
Oh yeah.
I feel like we're done with it's just crazy because it doesn't give you a transition, like from gray cold to like, ooh, spring.
Spring,
It's
yeah.
nice. Nah, it's been like
Hits
cold
you out of
to
nowhere.
humid already.
Yeah.
It's like, yo,
I
give me a
know.
little.
Yo, you know what's crazy
Yeah.
though? Next thing you know, like next week, you'll get this crazy cold like front come in, and just all of a sudden you're like, I thought the summer was coming, and then it just hits you with like massive winter for like another
Yeah.
week.
Dude,
All
I
right.
wouldn't even be surprised, to be honest.
So wait, a bag of Doritos, a big ham sandwich, and a
Bro,
large
Listen to
Gatorade's
that,
not a
What was
good
it exactly?
not a good
Listen to
meal
this,
for
bro.
the doubleheader.
they have
Yeah,
a
right.
thing called the walking taco, bro. It's listen to this. They call it walking taco. So it's a bag of Dorito. Okay, so there's a bunch of Doritos in there. They have some meat, probably cooked with seed oils and stuff. They have a bunch of like that white cream. What is the white cream called?
Mayo,
You know what I'm talking about?
cream
I think
cheese.
I know what you-
Sour cream.
sour cream, right?
Ugh.
Yeah, ew, man.
Yeah.
Gross.
They put they put a bunch of lettuce, and what else was in that thing? I don't know, bro, but the meat is just not good. It was just weird. Everybody was eating that thing. And obviously, like your traditional Dr. Pepper and stuff, so.
Dr.
Like
Pepper, baby.
mid-game?
Good old
Like
doctor.
mid-game or
Good
like
old
mid-double
doctor.
header? Like
Now there are people just walking around, and this guy came in with a Dr. Pepper and gave to the game dugout and all.
Hold on, we playing softball or baseball?
Yeah,
Baseball.
right, bro.
That's crazy.
Baseball.
Softball, I can understand.
A perfect game tournament, bro.
Wow.
Perfect game tournament.
Yeah, these kids were 15, 16 kids that, are being seen by colleges. There are a bunch of colleges in there. And yeah.
Damn, dude.
Just, yeah.
That's terrible.
Setting
That's
the
way
future
too
up.
heavy to eat during your game.
Yeah.
What did you say to your guys? Did you try to mentally like bring them back?
Well,
or-
no, the guys that I went to see, they're different. Like one of them is in carnivore diet, and hey, bro, you see it. Like the people that actually want to do the mental work,
Yeah.
they're already tapped into something else.
Right.
You know,
Mm.
but the rest, they're not.
Right.
But it's just like when you put a good apple surrounded by bad apples, you're gonna have to have something to protect it. So
Right. That's so facts.
yeah, that's the way you see. It's like you see two guys doing the right things, and then you see the rest of the team just, doing this.
Eating Doritos.
When that happens, it's not too long after those two guys are, on a new team.
Yeah, it's temptation. That's what it is.
Yeah, for real.
Aaron. The meat, yeah, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, where's Aaron?
Yeah, the Midwest diet, bro. Like, I don't know. It's a lot of sugar, bro. I'm just traumatized by how much sugar you see everywhere. Like, I went to Mother's Day, yeah?
Sugar
We went in
egg.
there, and me and my wife, we just brought our own meat. We brought our own salt, everything, our own stuff. And they brought, the other people brought, like, buns and stuff. And, bro, 8% of sugar on the bun. I'm like, why are we having sugar
the
on
bun?
the bun?
8%.
We got sugar on the bun.
Like,
Holy.
what? Can I just get a regular potato roll?
Like our burgers, bro. People were making fun of us because our bun was fried egg, right? So like we made the egg thingy, and then it was like 2 patties, and the bun was the egg. And people were like, "You guys are eating eggs? Like what?" Like just making fun of us because of that. And then I look at the bun, bro, 8% of sugar. I'm like, "What's up with that?"
Your cholesterol is going to go through the roof. Here, have a bun. Fill your belly
Yeah,
up.
bro. You're criticizing my egg roll, but you're eating a freaking roll with 8% sugar.
Yeah.
The only sugar buns I want are upstairs right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, facts, bro. I'll be right back.
BRB. BRB.
BRB.
Oh, man. The sugar bun, man. That's crazy. Can't make it up.
Nah, bro. Nah, you gotta. It's a huge thing, because in Bali, you don't eat bun.
You don't eat
if
buns.
You're gonna go
They don't
and-
eat bread
and
over
eat a
there.
Burger. Bro, like if you're gonna go and eat a burger, it's gonna be like probably a little more expensive than U.S. prices. Like it's different. Like people out there eat more healthy and stuff like that. So like, if you want to buy a Dorito bag, it was gonna be like $12. It's like, whew, like I
Yeah,
will
I'm
not
good.
pay that much for Doritos. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I'm
Yeah,
alright
yeah,
on
yeah.
that. Never
The
mind.
Americans would be like, oh, finally, Doritos. Honey, give me $12.
Right.
You guys
same
got
thing
Cool
with
Ranch?
M&Ms.
Is that the one thing? Cool
And all
Ranch?
that, nah, bro. Ranch. Nobody knows what a ranch is out there. You
Oh,
know what
wow.
I'm saying? So it's different. Like you eat different. Like you're forced to eat different. So yeah. So now it's like I didn't have to worry about sugar, but now here, bro, it's like I saw the other day, bro. Just because now I'm becoming more aware of how everything is, I went and looked at a Pepsi, and it was 122%. I think it was 120% or something like that. I was like, how can that be more than 100%? Like,
That's wild.
yeah, I don't.
That's
I just
not
don't
right.
comprehend it, bro. Don't
I
comprehend it.
know. Yeah, same. That's evil stuff right there.
Mm.
That's wild. Cool Ranch Doritos? Yeah.
Right.
I haven't ate Doritos in many years, but what was your favorite? I feel like I had seasons. Some seasons I like the blue
Bro.
one. Some seasons I like the red. Is that how it went for you too? Or
Yeah. I used
Yeah?
to be like that too,
Yeah.
depending on what I was doing, eating, and day, and all that.
just
kind
how
of stuff.
bad I wanted my breath to smell in school that day. Do I go with the nacho, the red ones, or do I go with the yeah?
Yeah, right. Nah, I mean, I was like similar with that, but then I had the purple one, and then I was like, all right, the purple one's better than both.
Yeah. Oh, I never had the purple one.
Dude, the purple one's fire. I haven't had it in a couple years though. Have you,
I
Rafi?
haven't seen that one. No, I haven't seen that one. What is that at?
I
Why
don't
is
even
it
know what that
purple?
one's. I don't know which one. What is that called, chat? Anyone remember?
Nah, I don't remember.
It was funny
man.
because when we got back here to the US, my stepson was like, "Yes, Red 40."
Nah. Oh man. Not again.
He was like,
It's
Literally,
back.
he's like, "I'm gonna get my doses of Red 40. I've been deprived." We're like, "Nah, bro."
yeah, bro.
That was really funny.
Yeah, you gotta limit that sugar, man. Sugar basically is what parasites feed off of, what cancer feeds off of. So if you can begin to eliminate the sugar intake in your life, that's gonna make a huge difference. Especially, remember, we're planning on living many, many years. You know what I mean? So keep in mind, one day you're gonna be 70, 75, 80. You know, God willing, and depending on what you're putting in your body and what you're doing with your body is gonna determine a lot. Whether or not you're walking or not walking or running, right, at those ages. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Lay off the nachos, man.
Yo, listen to this, man, because this is the perfect example. So my wife is a freak with organic things. If it's not grass-fed, we're not eating it. If it's not organic, we're not having it. Like, bro, our bed is avocado plant, so there's no chemicals on that, right? Like everything here is top organic. And when we came back from Bali, we didn't change how we eat. We ate normally, right? Like it's like how we trade. There's 3 things that we eat over and over and over. I don't drink pop. I don't drink. I don't do any of that. Bro, I gained 20 pounds
Sheesh.
Damn.
from January till,
That's crazy.
like whatever.
There you go.
And I was like, wait a second, how am I gaining pounds, bro? I'm still going to the gym. I'm not changing anything. Well, hold on. We sat down. I started eating rice a little bit more. I started eating bread a little bit more. And I started drinking chocolate milk a little bit more.
Oh,
That's
not the
only
chocolate
thing
milk.
That shifted.
Oh,
That's the only
snap.
thing that shifted.
And those
We
are a
added
little
3
couple
things.
things.
3 things, bro. Rice, bread, and chocolate milk.
Damn, bro.
That was it.
Your Bali friends are going to see you. They're going to,
I
hey,
feel you,
whoa,
though.
what happened to you, bro? What's going on over there in the USA?
Literally.
You're like, nah, just regular eating and stuff.
Oh, well,
you.
have you noticed, bro? Like, go and check the bacon. Has sugar in it.
Oh, I know. It does.
Bakery.
Yeah, I
You
found a
know,
new
it's like-
I found a new like butcher someone put me on with, so I went and visited him yesterday. I think I'm gonna just get all my stuff from
butcher.
there moving forward.
Yeah, no, that's what we've been doing. Like, we've been kind of like testing different places. So we have a place that delivers our meat every 2 weeks, which is
Oh,
pretty
okay, good. Yeah, that's nice.
We have our place where we get our organic eggs, so that's good. We're just trying to figure out where we're gonna get the bacon now from, but yeah, it's insane, bro.
Wow, instantly stopped sugar, started celery juice, removed all stress, sold my business, biopsy result had. Wow, amen, praise God. Yeah, there's so many different things. Like this, we are healers. We are natural healers. Like our body will heal ourselves, but it's very difficult to do that when you've got sugar and all this processed food going on in your digestive tract, because your digestive system is really what's going to help you fight off a lot of like sicknesses or any sort of battle that the body's going through. It typically depends on the health of the gut. You know, it depends on your recovery. So you got to keep that gut clean and try not to eat too much processed food. If you can hold off on eating processed food like altogether, that's probably what I would recommend. But you know, it's tough in this day and age to like, maybe, you know, I probably eat processed food maybe like once or twice a month, but I'm not talking about like McDonald's or any of that. I would say I go to like maybe Five Guys for like a cheeseburger here and there. Like, so it's still processed though. You know what I mean? So if you can eat good, clean fruits, veggies, and meats, I think you're going to be very, very happy later in life. Stay away from the cereal. I know it's so good. It's so good. There's been a box of Pops in my pantry for 2 months, but I don't touch them. I just leave it there.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, my weakness is the Kit Kats, man. If I ever eat ice cream, I put Kit Kats in them. So that's my.
Kit Kat's gas.
Yeah, that's mine.
We all have a guilty pleasure.
Carbs
Yeah,
and
my
sugar.
guilty pleasure is chocolate milk, bro.
Chocolate.
I love
milk,
chocolate
eh?
milk too.
Holy.
Yeah, which I haven't had in a while, and I can't be without it. But when I think about it, I start quaking. So I don't
I
think
have to-
about it.
I see it in the store, bro. I have to keep walking, bro.
The
Just don't get
cereal
it out.
aisle is like, oh, it's like, oh my god,
Yeah.
childhood. It brings you right back to your childhood.
I knew cereal was chalked when I looked to my right and I saw a crumble cereal.
Bro, do you ever try the Lucky Charm with vanilla yogurt?
Nah, never.
Never.
The unlucky charms? No, I never tried those ones.
The Lucky Charm with vanilla yogurt, bro, will get you ready to run 2 marathons in one day.
Damn. Pre-workout?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it gets you going. Well, you got me going, so I don't know, but
Yeah, I personally like to stay fasted, one meal a day around like 4:30, 5 o'clock, and that's pretty much it. Some days I'll have a little bit of eggs like during the morning or afternoon, but very rarely. Very rarely.
Yeah. Chala, that NQ trade from pre-NY, yeah, it was a breakout out of the range. But remember, we deleted it because the 30-minute was about to close in like 5 minutes. So we deleted it, and then, yeah, the rest was history.
The rest was history. Is our boy Raja still alive? I doubt it, right? I doubt it. Can we see some losing trades? Maybe learn some stuff? Yeah, let's do that while we wait.
Don't overextend breakouts, bro.
Let's see here. Let's get some losers up here. So this trade I lost $2,100 on it, so $2,100. And this was basically an onion play, where we executed a buy. We went into profits just a little bit, and price never pushed back up. So I think the issue here, I think this is a great trade. We had clean traffic moving up here, but I think we just got caught up in that zone. So we also, at this point, we're probably just kind of breaking through to retest to potentially move further down, right? So that was one loss. I think that was a pretty good loss. Like I said, normally I'll take that trade and plays itself out most of the time. Let's take a look at another one here, because there are some losses that we could probably avoid, but that one I thought was a pretty good trade.
There's a two type of losses: good losses and bad losses. Good loss a part of the plan. Bad loss is not a part of the plan.
Yeah.
Make sure you can separate your losses and look at which ones are bad losses, which ones are good losses.
Definitely.
Then learn from the bad losses.
So this is another one. I lost about the same amount here. So let's see this one. This was a sell position taken, and this is probably one I could have avoided, right? I mean, we were very, very bearish, so maybe I was just a little antsy trying to take some positions, but we had this move down, right? We came down, we pulled back. The idea was to pull back and then continue driving. So this one looked pretty good. I mean, this wasn't the greatest confirmation candle, but I think personally I'll probably take this trade again today if we got it. Break of the lows for the entry just happened to not work out that day. So I thought that was a pretty good trade as well. Probably one that I would take again and again. So that wasn't too bad. Let's find some more. Let's see if there's any that we could have like really stayed away from. Let's take a look. I know there's a few overextended ones. Let's find them. Yeah, I want to go over some of the trades that we went over in the webinar, because those are actually solid for review. Yeah,
yeah, bro, that webinar was fire.
Yeah, a couple like not the best losses where we could have probably sat tight there. Hold on, let me show you. Oh wow, this is actually looking really good now on gold, by the way. So real quick, actually, what time is it? Yeah, so we're creeping on 9:30 here. So if we get a 30 closure that ends up closing pretty strong bullish, I think that this hour candle is gonna start to make its way up here. The 4 hour kind of rejected that that like chop that it came from. So again, when we started the live stream with today, we talked about could this be a break, retest, and then price continue moving up to fill the gap and all that stuff. So I am getting pretty bullish on gold at the moment. 1 hour trying to close bullish here. Still got 34 minutes left. The 30-minute candle has 4 minutes left. 15 just grabbed the pack, just broke all the lows there, and now it's beginning to pop back up. So let's see if we can get a decent closure here on this 30-minute candle, and we should be good to move. We should be good. Pre-workout, yeah. For pre-workout, I like to take Redmond sea salt and honey. So good. Yeah, we couldn't really take the buy off of this candle here, just not that strong. But if we get a strong closure here, then I think it makes sense. I think it makes sense. I'm gonna take a payout on this account too. I'm up like $3,700, so I could take a payout now. Yeah, I haven't traded. Oh, actually, I did trade this account, you know, a couple days in a row here.
What is that? 150? Oh, 100.
100K. 100K. Let's go to these guys. Yeah, let's see if we can
You
make
get
some
that
moves.
5%?
I think it's like you only need 3 trading days, and you could take up to $3,000, I believe it is, or 3,500. Was it in Asian? Was what in Asian? Asian session has been popping. Asian session has really blessed the last couple weeks.
Facts.
You guys get any trades last night?
No, not
On
last
Asia?
night. No.
No.
I did
Market
actually
finally started to come back to normal.
I did take this move on NQ here. It was a 15-minute celery play. And so I took it on the break of the lows there. Man, I was like almost $5,000 in profit here. But I moved my stop loss above this candle's high, and then it came back up. Yeah, so I only made like maybe like 1,300.
That was an NQ short. When was that?
That was last night. That was like after the Asians. It looked like maybe an hour after Asian.
Nice.
I know I should have probably been sleeping. I have no idea why I was awake, but all right, Goldie. Let's see what we could do here for the crew. Yeah, maybe strong closure here. Yep. Again, I don't really mind that resistance. I'm willing to live with the loss. You know, I think we're good to go if we get a strong closure here. So I don't need a closure above. If it closes slightly below, I really don't mind that. Can you repeat the pre-workout? Oh, Rafi, what were you saying about pre-workout?
Oh, it's not a pre-workout.
If you take pre-workout, you look like that after a while. Look, can't even see you. There he is. There he is.
Nah, I was just saying like that Lucky Charm with vanilla yogurt.
Oh yeah.
It's not a pre-workout. It's just a lot of sugar and
Just sugared out.
Tasty.
Just cracked out in the gym.
Yeah.
Ah.
But if you wanna on a Saturday morning go run a bunch and pump the iron, then you wanna do that for fun, then it's gonna get you going for sure. But it's a lot of sugar. That's what I'm saying.
Lot of sugar. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So if we can get a lower wick here, I think on the break of the highs, we should be good to deliver. Yeah, it'd probably be like a 40 pip stop here. So I'm going to have a buy stop on the break of the previous candle highs here and see if 930 with all the volume coming in could push us up. All right, something like this after making a lower wick. I would expect a pretty decent wick on this candle, being that the last one had a decent wick here as well. So that's fine. And then we'll see if we can get a break of the highs here. Do I ever trade from my phone? Never. Haven't done that in a couple years. The entry on the current candle isn't that bad either, but for extra confirmation, I think the previous candle highs are going to be best. Unless this candle folds back down, drives down again, then maybe the re-break of the high, but I think the highs here are probably our best bet. Yeah, I haven't traded on my phone in such a long time. Such a long time. It's been a minute. We need a new way to pick account winners. I know we keep breaking Zoom, man.
Yo, for real.
Why the break of the highs? It just adds much more confirmation. It's also the break of the 1 hour high here as well. Previous 30-minute, this candle can pop up and make a high and then just keep going down. So we don't want to get stuck in this trade just because it's going to flip and activate us just to make a wick. So now I think now that we have the wick, if we now respect the lows and re-break the highs, then there's a very high probability we'll continue up. If not, then we shouldn't break that high, right? And we should just drive down here, potentially get a closure below. And if you do that, then, you know, the story may change at that point. Oh, nah, Simsy, you're good, brother. You're good. No worries, man. No need to apologize. It's all good. That Wi-Fi. Sells below the 30-minute support look good too. Yeah, if you get a closure, this candle, depending on which way it goes, like if it does end up closing bearish below the range, I think it looks pretty good to potentially continue down here. Yeah. But news came out, like not that great for the dollar. Gold is trying to make its way up. If we look at the 4-hour chart here, we're starting to pull back off of that consolidation there. Daily's right at support here, so yeah, price can go either way, but I think as long as we're remaining above 46 here on the 4-hour chart, everything looks good to go. Same thing with the 1 hour and 30-minute. As long as you're above, what is it, 44, then I think it's clean to move up. So happy that we didn't enter on the flip here, right? No flip entries over here. Stops are going to be the lows. So basically the trade will, as of right now, the trade will look something like this. Something like that. YOLO trader. How you doing? Winning? Yes, sir, Dan. Always, brother. Always winning. I have a major winner in my house. Alea is going to be competitive at another level. Like, it's just insane.
For real, though.
Right? Like, all she wants to do is win.
Yep.
All she wants to talk about is winning. All she wants to think about is winning. All she wants to do is win, man. It's wild.
Love you.
Now we need to make sure she understands how to handle the loss, though, right, gang? Right? If you want to win, you got to learn how to handle losses, just like we do here. Stop loss too big? Nah, not really. Should be good. It's only 78 pips. That's anything under 80 at this point is a blessing. Anything under 80 is a blessing. Did I see Scott in here earlier? Scott, what's going on with these ranges here, bro?
Scotty boy.
Could you guys remember when we had
Scotty?
beautiful 25 pip stop losses? Who remembers that? Anyone?
Oh man, that's so 2023.
My goodness. Would I want my kids to pursue trading or another business? Probably another business. Yeah, there's so many other businesses that you could run that are a little bit more, like a little bit, I don't want to say easier, but trading is a grind, you know? So I would like for them to set up businesses where they have ongoing reoccurring revenue rolling in. That way, you know, their trading can pop them off if they want, but they have some sort of sustainable business on the back end. I would recommend that for everyone too, by the way. Don't be a trader. You know, you're much more than a trader, right? You're God's highest form of creation, and you could basically do anything you want, you know? So what I would do and what I did do is when I started making profits in the market, I started investing into other ideas, into other avenues where my money could return home to me with others. So that was my main focus. So once you start to get the money, you're still hustling, right? You're still, like, trading is still a hustle because you got to show up every day. But once you start making profits in your trading, that's when you could begin to invest into another business idea. You can invest into, you know, any sort of cryptos, which I would recommend, all different things, right? But you can't really do that until you start getting paid, right? And have those options. So keep that in mind as you guys begin to succeed in trading, and some of you guys are starting to take off now. Like, stack your bread for sure, but get ready to look for other opportunities outside of trading, because how cool would it be if you made $4,000 today before you got on the charts, and now you're like less likely to force a position, wouldn't you be? Right? Or less likely to care about, oh, I missed that move, but it didn't line up with our system. So when you have 500, 1,000, you know, dollars coming in on a daily basis with other businesses, I'd look into crypto, I'd look into e-commerce if I was you guys. You know, that'll help you. That'll take a lot of pressure off of your trading, to be able to kind of look at the markets a little bit more clear. You show me a pay stub for $4,000, I'll quit my job right now. I had to watch Wolf of Wall Street the other day. Classic. These are my killers. These are my Stratonites. Yeah, man. Yeah, so a couple things I would look into. Cryptos. I would definitely look into e-commerce businesses if I were you guys. E-commerce was my specialty up until 2019. So from 2021 to 2019, or really 2017-ish, I focused mainly on building e-commerce stores and helping other people build e-commerce stores, and then I got into trading. Why not sells? We need a closure below for sells. Great movie, yeah. Nick, 4 hour and 1 hour close in 22 minutes. Would you not wait for those candles to close first? I would, brother, if it wasn't 9:30, right? So in the course, there's a video in the course that's dropping today, which talks about when to use the 15-minute time frame over when to wait for like a 30 or a 1 hour. So basically, in layman's terms, if you're in these higher times of volume, this is where you don't really want to wait for the 30 or the 1 hour close, because if you wait, it's most likely going to do the move without you. So unless we start kind of creeping into the last like 10 minutes or so of this candle, I'm just going to keep the buy stop for now. If we end up closing all weird and stuff, then I would say, okay, we officially have a new range, and then we can mark that range off now because the big batch of volume's not here. So let's say the candle closes back above that yellow zone, then we'll just mark off support, resistance, and then we just wait at that point. What did NQ do here for the NY Open? Holy! Of course it broke the lows first. Yeah, NQ's gone. Wow, look at that 4 hour. I'm not too interested in NQ here today. I'm mainly focused on gold. So let's see. Yeah, the shorts are valid though. If we do close below, look at all this clean range we got coming down here. This is an odd candle here though. So yeah, I think I got to delete this now. Yeah, stops are too big here. 140 pips. So yeah, we got to wait. There's no confirmation for these sells really, so 1 hour. Look at this.
Damn.
We're a little overextended on the 1 hour, right? But there is an observation zone. That's why I have my zone there, because I want to see how we do in this overall area here, because most people are going to try and call the bottom right here. So you have a lot of buyers getting in, but then there's still this little observation zone that I like to call it, where price really isn't done yet, right? The move down should come into that support. So now that we've come into the support here, now we'll see what we do. Are we going to, because these zones here, they're just observation zones in a way. It's like, how are we going to react here? If we're going long, then we want to see supports form, right? Or rejections, which is what we see. So that's why we had the buy stop. But now that this candle's moving all the way down, we got to X that out, right? Scratch that idea and now draw up a brand new idea, right? So if this here becomes the observation zone in which price wants to just drive down and maybe wipe out the remaining buying orders, then maybe if we stay above 28 here, or I should say 38 here, maybe that's where the buys will start to play out, right? So you get a closure like that, and then you got more buys coming up. Yeah, and by the way, the only reason I'm really bullish here is because the daily, like look at the daily. We've been playing around here all the time, just haven't been able to push through it. So we're just in this overall support zone right now. It's pretty dangerous to be here, you know, during the session trying to scalp positions, right? So, yeah, so we'll see what happens there. Yeah, I am open for sells though, but we just need a bit of a closure. Yeah, because the 4 hour technically still bearish, and the daily technically is bearish here as well. Do the random lead generator? Yeah, we could do that one too. By the way, for this podcast that we're dropping, we're gonna be doing I think 10 50K account giveaways on Saturday. So yeah, don't miss it. It's gonna be a good one. Saturday, I'm not sure what time, but I'm not sure. But
Biggest tip Raja Banks taught you.
If you got, so yeah, more and more giveaways will be popping off on this podcast here on Saturday. We gave away 15 50K accounts here so far today. Won't sales be going against the news? It will be. Yeah, it will be. But it will, at the same time, it'll also be, you know, lining up with price action. But I personally, I like the longs here. I want to see how we react towards 38 there. That support on the 15 that probably no one's paying much attention to, and then see how we do, because we're starting to reject it here. The idea is, can we get the daily candle to reject right over here? Get this candle to begin to reject and maybe pop back up for the remainder of the day. 4 hour going right back into the chop here. Right back into the chop. 1 hour clearly needs a bit of a pullback as well, right? TK's picking you up. Hey, Louis G, you coming to the meetup? We out. Pull up on me.
Louis G.
Didn't we go to school together? Oh, snap. TK, you got a classmate in the chat. The random generator? Yeah, I'll probably use that. Yep, next giveaway. Check out the celery play on NQ. It stopped me out. Let's take a look, brother. Which one? Oh, this one here? I don't think we really even did a breakdown on NQ today, right? I mean, look at it. It's just moving up. This is all based off of the US-China stuff here. Just a big push up. Yeah, I don't really like NQ here. I like gold much better today. So 15-minute candle closed. It closed in this observation zone. So if the next one closed above, I still like the longs. That'll also be our 30-minute candle closing back above the range. Kind of like an inverted celery, right? Like, so if this candle here closes back above, right, and it closes somewhere around here, well, now we have all this rejection to that zone. You have a break of the lows as well. Now you have this one, right? Why would we close back above here unless we wanted to go up at this point? So that's kind of the idea here, is if we can close back above, the 15-minute sells don't look that valid to me with that support being right here. So the idea is, can we get this 15 up, fail to break the low, come up, close above, and then maybe take some buys. We'll have
like the 30-minute.
We'll have a 4-hour closure too. Well, I think the 15 and 30 all close the same time, right? What do you mean? Do I like it?
Like, do you like the breakout?
Like
the
the closure?
If we gotta leave a wick though to fill.
Yeah, we need to leave a wick, and we got to close somewhere up here, I'd say.
Yeah. But do you like that or no?
That's not bad either. You know, technically we are bearish.
I know the 1 hour is pretty bearish, but like the 30-minute gave us that pullback kind of.
Yeah, it did. The only thing about that is the new 4-hour candle opening up too.
Oh, yeah.
So you're most likely gonna probably want to pop up a little. But yeah, we'll see how it looks as it plays out.
Yeah.
What's the name of this instrument? Gold. No, I'm just kidding. This is the instrumental is I mean the TTE soundtrack, man. The TTE soundtrack. There you go. Not liking price energy. Yeah, price ain't looking the greatest, but that's all right. Let's see what we could pull from it.
What's up, energy? It's good.
Wow, just moving down all session here.
Yeah.
It started in London, just non-stop. What was what trade did we take yesterday on the stream? I don't know why I can't remember.
I think you took a buy.
I don't know why I'm not remembering. Oh, logo. Yeah. Magnus in the house? Magnus. Is he?
Magnus?
Let me see. Yes, he is.
He's on his walkie-talkie? Oh, he's sitting
waiting.
down like me. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Very nice.
He's done walking now.
Relaxing a little, man. Relax.
Yeah, done
relax.
walking. He's done walking. I already walked.
You already walked.
Yo, Magnus got the glasses too, bro. Yo,
telling you.
Johnny,
Yeah,
we need,
man.
yeah, whoa, you got glasses too. Where
Yeah.
are my glasses
Right.
at, bro? I'm gonna get my gold glasses. I need
All
to
right.
go.
we need our
Unless
blue
you
light
have blue light
blockers.
glasses, you're not allowed up here anymore, Rafi.
Yeah, right.
Dang, bro, you need to send that link though.
I got you. I'll send my referral link, my affiliate
Needs the
link.
cobble
Wait.
ASAP.
Send it over, bro. Send it
They're
over.
way too good.
Way too good.
What's up, Magnus?
It helps so much with your eyes, like eye strain and stuff like that.
It really does.
Yeah. Bro.
What's up, bro?
What's up,
Hey,
man?
Magnus.
Good pre-New York
yes,
sesh.
sir.
Sir, how was London? Good?
Yeah, that was good, man. Some giveaways. You know, we had to buy
Yeah.
stuff, but it never come back
London
out,
went
so-
crazy. Went crazy.
Yeah,
today.
that was madness.
Coupons? Yeah, we'll see if we can get you guys some coupons here today. Best trade of the year was yesterday? Oh, you think so? I don't know why I'm not remembering yesterday's trade. That's weird. Do you ever watch any other trading streamers? No. No. Yeah, I used to watch Raja and Don. But yeah, I don't really watch anything anymore. I never even watch my own streams ever. Ever. We're doing coupons? Yeah, we're doing coupons now. Sometimes I'll watch what's his name? PW. That dude's hilarious. I just like him for the entertainment, man. When he's screaming at the charts, so funny. He's like, "Come on, man, pay daddy,
He's
pay
funny.
daddy." Oh man, Don, yeah, I haven't watched any of Don's stuff since 2022. So that's when I used to watch him. He had a very
Yeah, it's been a while,
similar strategy to what I use now.
We got our overextended breakouts from him.
Oh man.
PW, yeah, he's
Damn.
hilarious.
It's been like 3 years since Don. Wow.
Yeah, it's probably been like 3 years, maybe even longer. Probably, yeah, like 3.5 years since I've watched any other streams, really.
Crazy.
Yeah, Aaron, for real though.
He said he's bankrupt. Damn. I don't know, man. I don't know. But Raja has been a pleasure to learn from. Mainly get all my stuff from him, and this whole system is just a piggyback on what he's been able to identify in the markets. Unfortunately for me, I was able to watch his stream, pretty much benefit off of his years of experience, and kind of took it and then got my own experience to mix in with it, and that's what you have here now. uh 250, yeah. I got kicked out there in the giveaway. Oh snap. Sorry,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
Sorry.
Maybe we should think of a different way
gotta
about doing the giveaways.
Send Zoom an email and be like, what the heck? Yeah, that's true. Maybe we can do it on the website soon. Yeah.
TK. Yeah, I got kicked from my call as well. And I was the host.
I think I got no. You got kicked at in pre-New York.
Yeah, but it just put me right back in because
Oh,
Zoom is just
snap.
quaking.
That's crazy.
You got kicked out of your own call.
How are you gonna get kicked out of your own call?
Because the chat's crazy.
Yeah, my
That's
computer
funny.
was almost about to freeze or something.
Bro, there was
I
I was like
couldn't go down to the. Yeah,
I was like negative 20,000 comments.
same.
It was wild.
I couldn't go down to the most recent message, and I'm like, oh gosh.
That's crazy, man.
Peace, AJ.
Celery to banana. That's hilarious.
Enjoy that New York breakfast, bro.
B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
Sounds amazing.
Yogi said, I'm not complaining. I won. Yogi was the final winner in Asian. W.
So Yogi.
What you guys know about that banana play? How you doing?
You know those guys are gonna make it to the big leagues, bro. Give it 2 more years. Have you heard of that?
Which one? No, I never heard of the
Oh,
Banana Boys.
Banana League.
Banana Bowl?
Oh, no, I never heard
I
of
did
them.
hear about that.
Yeah, bro, those guys are gonna change the game.
You think?
Yeah.
Super sussy. Super sussy, bro. To be honest, that was just pointless. Just pointless.
What?
Like coming back to
Well,
stream or whatever.
Oh. Seriously.
I forget what movie it was. He's like, you know you done messed up, right? You know you done messed up, right? Was that like, that was what movie was that? That was not Don't Be a Menace, right? No, Menace to Society. Menace to Society. You know you done messed up, right? Yeah, that's right. I can't use the real word, not here on the live stream. We got kids watching, you know what I mean? Wow, gold. Goldie. Celery play? The celery play is, let's say you got a range, right? And you're waiting for a closure below it. And you have a bullish candle that closes below the range. Something like this. So like normally what'll happen is we'll have a sell stop, right? So as this candle's coming up to make its top wick, we'll place a sell stop on the break of the lows. And this is how they typically come about. So let's just say the time is ticking and all of a sudden there's 3 minutes and 15 seconds left, right? Kind of like on this candle. And we have our buy stop set, but the candle still maybe looks something like this. So it's still maybe up here, right? So what we'll do is we'll delete this this sell stop, right? We'll delete that. And then we'll say, hey, if this current candle can close bearish but remain below the range, then we'll re-add the sell stop. So it's usually when we're waiting for a breakout and all of a sudden price, you know, just kind of ends up closing like this. And then that would basically be the celery play where you have a bullish closure here, right? And then an attempt to push back up in this range only to fail and close very weak bearish, right? So typically on the break of that low is where you're going to get the push. So not what you see here. You see how this wick here is much longer than the one I have drawn up here. So we're not talking about that, right? Like if we go back and look at my NQ's 15-minute celery play from yesterday, you'll see what I mean about the candle body and wick and all that. So where is it? 15-minute. Where was that trade at? Where was it? Oh man, I lost it. Where was that trade? I don't know where it went. Was it? Oh, here it is. So yeah, so basically, wait, no, is that it? Yeah, right here. So right here, so see how this, basically right here, how you had a bearish closure below. So you had a closure below with this candle, and then you had clean traffic to the left, right? So you had nice clean range coming into the left. So what happened is the next candle ended up closing weak. See how it tried to get back in the range, but it couldn't do it, and it ended up closing weak bullish or weak bearish, whatever, either one is fine. And then the entry goes on the break of the lows. So once you break the low there, you get your entry. And then in this case, I was looking for this area right here. Yeah. Right there. So that's where I went break even. And then I was looking to, I think I had like $6,000 right here is where I needed to get to pass that account. But we just fell shy and started pushing back up there. So it was a good trade. I mean, I was in it from here all the way down to here. And then my runner got hit at break even right around there. But that's kind of like the celery play there. Arrows on arrows everywhere. Good thing I closed it, right? Wow.
Oldie.
4 hour back in the chop. 5 seconds. We're going to close with no wick at the bottom. That's insane. That's bad news. That is bad for business.
That might be my cue.
That's bad for business right there. Yeah, it's tough. Tough. Had him sweating in the interview room. Who was that again? Risking yellow, huge stop loss to earn tip, small. That's hilarious. The banana play. Is that what people are saying? That's funny, actually. Later, Segan Slays. Have a great day, my friend.
Peace, sir.
Yeah, the 9 a.m. these cells here. Oh, the one on the 15, you mean? Oh, 9 a.m. cells? Oh, I don't think there was any 9 a.m. cells. Yeah. 9:30 though. So my analysis here was as long as we remain above, we're bullish, right? So 9:30 closed bullish. It wasn't the greatest candle, so we let that one go. We waited for 9:15. 9:15 came down, broke the lows, end up flipping bullish and closing bullish, right? So at that point, I got a bullish bias, you know, come 9:30. So that's where I had the buy stops here, and then we just ended up ripping down. Yeah. So maybe you could have took this trade here, but then you also had support sitting right there. So it was okay. That's not a 15 celery in my opinion. So that's what I was just saying, you know, in the last yeah, that wouldn't be a celery for me. Celeries to me look like this. See these candles over here? That's a celery, right? Where you have a steep top wick, a small lower wick, and a weak body candle. So I wouldn't really take, if this candle had a wick like this, then that disqualifies it, right? That's not a celery play at that point. That's a very confused candle that doesn't know what the heck is going on. So you see how like this one is the wick is much steeper. Plus it's a rejection to the downside too. So I wouldn't really want to enter a sell right there when also there's a 15-minute support right there too. But we're going to get something here. 4 hour closing with no wick is huge. The problem is now we're back in this range. So
you're
it's
gonna
going to
look
get
for support.
Yeah, yeah. Being that we closed without a bottom wick there on the 4 hour. I don't think this daily is going to move down, but we'll see. You never know. Let's see here. Menace to society. That's right. Yeah, exactly. Interrogation. Trump lit live from Saudi. Oh, is he? He might be. He's in Saudi. Wasn't he just in like Texas last night? John always trying to leave us, right, bro? Like, am I the only one that noticed that? Holy smokes, this guy.
For real,
I'm
man.
not.
You know what?
Johnny, man.
I'm not. I'm with you all the time, you know.
That's funny.
John always trying to skate out of here like, oh, you know, that's about it for me.
Nah, I'm not. I actually do gotta do a couple things though in like a couple minutes, but
Bro, I got to do a couple things in a couple minutes too, but I'm committed. I'm committed.
That sounds extremely rushed.
Right?
nah, bro.
I got to do a couple things in a couple minutes. I got to like, what?
In a couple minutes.
Bro, I got to do a couple
Sorry,
things
bro.
in a couple minutes too. But I love these
Same.
people. I love this community. So I'm dedicated, you know, I'm committed. I'm here for the long run. If I say I'll be here till 11 a.m., I'm going to be here. You feel me?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, you're way too funny.
By the way, I never did once say I'd be here till 11 a.m. Just putting that there. Putting that out there.
Bro, damn.
Bro, that's so funny.
Yo, it's been a couple minutes now. What's up? You late?
You got a couple things
I
to
know,
do
yeah.
right now. It's no longer a couple minutes. It's right here.
Hey, bro. Yeah.
Cancel, John. Cancel. You gotta stay.
Call in sick, bro.
Joking, man.
Right.
You know what I'm gonna do today? I'm gonna do it for Rafi. I'm going to the beach. Especially if we get a winner here today.
Told you,
I'm going to the beach.
Oh, you gotta send me
You
a snap
need
on
to.
that.
I'm leaving all my kids home and I'm just taking my wife. That's it.
Hell you.
Beautiful,
How you
bro.
doing?
Beautiful.
Dot 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 dot.
Make sure you bring the Bible, bro. I
Ooh,
got a
beach and
lot of
Bible. You
stuff.
already know.
Yeah, bro. That's what I used to do out there. 1 hour. Boom.
Yeah.
Beautiful, bro.
Wow.
That's something that I'm like
Sir.
missing a lot here. I mean, I found a couple of spots that I've been going to, but bro, the beach has the energy, you know. So
The energy.
yeah,
Yeah. Beach is awesome.
yeah.
I'm trying to go to Clearwater soon too. Clearwater Beach. They say it's one of the most beautiful.
Yeah, Clearwater it really is nice, especially sunset. Oh, amazing sunsets over there. I got funded, man. Passed the challenge within a
yo.
few hours. Let's go. W, congratulations.
Congrats, bro.
Fresh
Yeah,
top-down
congrats.
analysis? I think so. I think we should do a fresh analysis here.
Yo, Chad, I love you, by the way. Don't listen to Nick.
Hey, they're just listening to you. You know what I mean?
Don't listen to me.
They're just listening to you up here, you know? Like, hey, Q is the one that brought it up. He said, yo, Johnny don't want to chill with us no more, man. What's up? with you?"
And I cleared it with you.
Chat, anyone else picking up on this? Anyone? Nah.
Man.
Johnny Jens is committed. Let's do a fresh top-down analysis
Bro.
really quickly here. And then we'll let John recover. So just take a few minutes to
Nah,
think
Q, you're all
about
good,
your
Yeah, I love-
response and your comeback, and then we'll get to it.
All right. There is no response.
All right. Anyway, we are so again, we've been hanging out right here, by the way, gang, for the last 24 hours. So we really have not moved from this box, believe it or not, since we were here yesterday, right? We had a little leg up during Asian and stuff, and then right back down for come London Open, right? So we're still really just messing around in this overall support zone here. Like nothing big has happened. This is the daily CPI candle. Like, would you believe that? Like, where did the news events go? Does anyone know where the volume from news went? Because very, very, very rarely will you see a CPI candle at 10 a.m. Eastern on gold look something like that. So we've really had no volume. We've had no direction. We've got no push. The 4 hours chopping around. The dailies at support. So, you know, like Energy said earlier, we are in a tough price action area here. So we do know we're at support. We can most definitely move bearish, but we got to start breaking those lows. You know what I mean? We got to make a move, right? I think tomorrow, if we actually close below today, I think tomorrow would be much more straightforward of a day than today is, right? Because you finally get past that support, or let's say we even close bullish today. I think, again, tomorrow will be much more organized and orchestrated, being that you actually have some direction there. So we have really, no direction with where we're at. For all we know, we can either break the lows here and continue down, or we can reject this area like we've done once, twice, 3 times, and potentially another one here. Every time we came into the zone, we began to pop back up, right? Pop back up, and can we pop back up here is the question. So, you know, let's see, right? Let's go down to the 4 hour. 4 hours again, back in the chop here. So we basically had ranges again since yesterday here. So you got support, you have resistance, and this is your range here on gold's 4 hour time frame. We can say now that this could have potentially been a fake out here. So we may have faked out, came right back in the range, and now we've closed with no bottom wick. So I'll be honest, I hate to be the breaker of bad news here, but this will probably chop around and get very difficult for the remainder of the day, right? Because this 4 hour candle may not even leave the range, right? We can just mess around here for the next 4 hours and then continue to chop around a bit. So not looking the best on the daily, not really looking the best on the 4 hour. The 1 hour though closed bearish here with no bottom wick. So we know we have a potential support sitting right here. Can we get a new support on the 1 hour is the question, right? 30-minute also kind of closing up shop with no wick. 15-minute as well. So I think at this point, if you can get some sort of strong bullish closure, then we may have a shot at moving back up here. But if the closures end up looking like this, like see how the candle looks now, If it ends up looking like this, I mean, we might as well just call it a day, right? Something like that. So we'll see how the closure goes down. If it's a strong bullish closure with a wick on the top, then I'll be open to taking the buys back up to here. And if not, we just close up shop and we leave as wealthy as we came in. Trump is the news. Yeah, Trump is the news at this point. Who needs red folders when you got Trump as the president?
Facts.
So yeah, I personally don't really like the shorts. I mean, I really don't. Especially with that 4 hour now. 4 hours just nasty here. Mm,
15 closure, solid.
15 closure coming up.
You like 15 or you waiting on
Yeah,
30?
I don't mind the 15. Especially coming off that no bottom wick candle.
Yeah.
So the candles just got to be strong, right? The last few candles we were trying to buy off of were not strong at all. This one and this one wasn't bad, but that one wasn't too good. So we're gonna need something good. Waiting for the proper business partner. Yes, exactly. For your confirmation. Yup.
Literally. Yeah, Magnus, you got some nice beaches by you, right?
Yeah, but it's way too cold right now.
Wait, you have beaches over there? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You got a couple.
Yeah, a couple.
He's got a few.
Like a handful, right?
But it's cold, man.
Let's go. Let's go.
Denmark's beautiful, bro. I was looking at some pictures. I'm like, damn, I gotta come here one day.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
But bro, right now it's freezing.
Yeah.
Oh, not freezing anymore. It's like okay now, but like 2 weeks ago we almost had snow.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
You're getting
How
there.
hot
Summer
does it
months.
get?
I don't
How hot
know
does it
about
get
the
there,
weather.
Magnus?
It's actually 19 degrees right now, so I don't know in Fahrenheit. I don't
No,
know,
it's
like
not hot,
60,
though.
50. I don't know.
No,
I
but
don't even
how
know how
hot
much
does
Fahrenheit
it
is.
get normally?
How hot?
Oh,
Like 40, 40s, 50s?
no way. 30,
No?
35
Oh,
max.
wow, that's nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So what, like 80?
Yeah, I don't know how much
90,
it is.
Rafi?
Somewhere around
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
You have to start getting a tan soon, you know?
Yeah. I'm sitting outside because we got like I don't know what it's called. It's called what? Wait, what? Wait, let me know what it is. Wait. A balcony.
Yeah, nice. You're on the balcony.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. So we can open like the windows in the balcony, and I can sit like there, the sun straight down.
It's awesome, bro. What a vibe.
Yeah, this
man.
weekend, bro, I was sitting in the sun, bro. I was in heaven.
Bro, me too.
Dude.
That first
so
breath
good.
of fresh air, nice fresh air.
Yeah.
Finally, some sun, man. I'm vitamin D deficient.
Yeah.
Got a supplement over
yeah,
there in
bro.
Denmark.
I guess
so
it's
we
ten.
got
Yeah.
we got these special bulb for the shower, and it's a red light. Bro, it's different, bro. When you're taking a shower, you have your red light on there instead of just a regular bulb.
Damn.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah,
That's
I can
fire.
imagine.
that's good. Yeah, that's good. Good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Damn, 15 not bad.
Not bad. Not
That's what I'm
bad.
looking at right now.
Looking pretty clean.
Yeah, the fall break of high, 31 hour break of high. We could run our way up here with no bottom wick on the 4 hour.
All the time frames are at support right now.
Exactly, and with the bottom of the range. So,
103 in
And we're already
Dubai.
broke close.
Holy smokes.
already broke lows.
Yeah, looking good here actually.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, so probably gonna have to use the current candle stop here, because this one's 111
100%.
pips. You do have a 5-minute low as well here, so keep that in mind. You can use that as well. I think that'll be more like 60 pips, so not bad, not bad. So yeah, let's see if we can get a little lower wick here, and then it's game time.
Game time. Yeah, like we don't need much wick because the 30 in 1 hour already has the wick, you know. So
Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah, so let's see what we can do. We're starting to move up here. So I think the entry on the break of the high is still pretty valid. If we can come back down a little bit and get a entry on the current candle, that's okay too.
yeah.
But yeah, as of right now, I think I got to leave my entry here.
Oh yeah, me too, 100%. That's the 4 hour break of high, 1 hour break of high. All of
that's
that.
good.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Who's coming to the meetup in July? Let's go. I see the RSVP there.
Oh yeah.
If you guys are coming, pull up. Magnus, everyone you see up here right now will be there. Rafi will be there. John will be there. Magnus will be there. I'll be there. Will you be there? Is the question.
TK is gonna be there.
TK is
Green's
always
gonna be
there.
there.
He's always there.
Sir.
All right, so I'm in. So I think I'm going to keep my stops probably below this 5-minute candle down here. Let me just see what that looks like for me. Yeah, that's fine. Somewhere down here is probably below the 5-minute. And then we'll see if we can move up. Yeah, I think once we push through this area here, if we push through it, then we can probably go break even there. And then see if we can make our way to the top side.
Top side.
But keep in mind the 30-minute candle's still open and all that. So let's see if we can get the push here on the 5:15 as we break these highs. Locked myself out by 10:30. Nice job. Oh, by accident. Oh, that's fine. No biggie. Lock it out. Lock it out.
Accident.
Yeah, the bottom wick isn't the greatest here, but it is on the 15, so that's why I'm pretty open to it. The stops are just the... If I use these stops, we're looking at... Yeah, I think it's a little too steep for me. So my stops are going to have to go somewhere back in the range below the 5-minute candles. If you can use previous, obviously that's going to be the best. Just in case this candle wants to come down to make a little bit of a steeper wick here. Right? A steeper wick and then turn around. Doom, doom, doom. NQ is insane right now. Let's take a look. NQ. Man, oh man, that's wild. Literally just running here. Crazy. Will we get a pullback on NQ, man? This is crazy. We need some sort of a pullback before moving back up there. What time frame is this? 15? Holy, look at the 30-minute and 1 hour. This is wild.
Wow.
Yo, 1,
Bro,
2,
what
3, 4,
smokes.
5. For the last 6 hours, we've just been juicing, dude. Juicing.
That's crazy.
Straight
Nuts.
up, man. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow. Yeah, what a move. Anyone catch NQ longs here today? Anyone? Anyone? Yeah? I took the move. The whole move? You did? Nice, Rob. Nice, nice.
Whole
Nice.
Yeah, looks good.
Crazy.
I wish.
6, yeah.
Nice,
Are you in
nice.
the
Very good.
combines? Oh, it is the combines. Oh.
Yeah, I'm in a combine, yep.
Yeah, me too.
Caught the whole move on NQ. Very nice. Holy. Yeah, gold's been moving down. NQ's been moving up. This is insane. Maybe we get a pullback from each instrument here.
That'll make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, what we're up now, we're about like 15 pips, I think.
Could we see NQ fall this afternoon? We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Let's see.
All right, Goldie trying to move up here, so we'll see. I think my break even is going to be probably right around this point here. So once we get up there, probably going to go risk free, maybe close some partials or whatnot.
Me too.
Yeah, I think that's good for break even.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go break even there. I'm gonna close just probably one contract here. One contract, sell limit. Yeah, I'll close partials right here. Oh, whoops. My bad. So, yeah, bam. So, yeah, I closed some partials there. My stops are at break even, and now we see if we could run. We did close above on the 5 here, so that looks pretty good, and let's see if we can get a runner out of it. What up, Tradeaholic? What up, what up? How we feeling, bro? Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. Can we get gold to push? You could do it, Goldie.
Come on, Goldie.
Do it, Gold.
I'm probably break even too there, yeah.
Yeah. I would go break even just because we're running into this area here now.
Yeah.
Right here. Give us a juice box here today, Goldie. Give it to us.
Just do it.
What are we sitting? 55 pips up here. So 55
TP
pips
hit.
up.
I'm out.
Same.
Yep. I'm gonna close
Great
another
trade.
contract here, lock some more profits in, and then we'll see if we can get to the top. To the top. Oh, what do we got? Nice job, Zyper. Nice. Lovely. Yeah, so we're shooting for about 90 pips here. So we'll see if we can get the 90, and then we'll get the heck up out of here. We'll do the giveaways in the clubhouse, and then we'll call
Close
it.
to everything.
I'm out full.
Me too, John.
W.
Good job, boys.
Good trade.
Hey, John,
Sir.
you stayed.
Oh, John, was it worth it?
W.
Are you glad I
Yeah,
convinced
I mean,
you to
I
hang
got
out
it
here?
too, you know? I got a phone. I could just whip it out as well.
Ah, yeah.
Man, you stay.
Bro,
You wouldn't have gotten the signal though, you know? Maybe you would have been
Nah.
exercising. You would have been on the
Signal.
treadmill. You never know.
true, bro.
Nah, that's
Driving,
funny.
distracted, taking a curve. Who knows?
Yeah, you never know.
Great
You
trade,
never
boys.
know.
On to the next. No smiling. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, no smiling out there. No smiling. What are you guys doing?
Stay composed.
Winning or losing, we do not smile. No, nice trade. I had a feeling we get something here. Just had to wait.
I
Just had to wait
the price
longer.
action's been getting cleaner, so
Yeah, it has been. I mean, we're 3 days in a row now. We're taking pretty much back-to-back winners, so I think we're safe to say we're back. We're back, boys.
we're back.
Ah,
And no more overextended entries.
For real.
Buying a downtrend, yeah, but look at the downtrend. The downtrend's done, right? So the downtrend kind of looks to be like it's finishing up. See all the rejections here at this support level. So the idea was, can the daily, now that it didn't break the lows, can it pop back up here and remain above support? Also, the 4-hour candle being closing back into the range with no bottom wick. We know that we'll most likely get a move in the opposite direction. The 1 hour was still open, but again, as support. 30-minute was still open, but again, creating support, and our move was there off the 15-minute time frame. So I think everything made perfect sense, you know, in order to counter trend trade that.
Yeah. If support's an area on the chart where price is most likely to reject and move bullish, and every single time frame's coming into supports, and then the 15-minute gives us a lovely bullish candle at support, I mean, that's a great opportunity to take a buy coming back up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Clean candles to the left-hand side as well.
Let's see if the 5 could turn around. Does that make sense? Does that make sense why we kind of counter trend traded that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it lined up pretty good.
Maybe if the
Sir.
higher time frames, like the daily and 4-hour, maybe if they weren't coming into supports, then we would wait for range 2 buys.
Yeah. Yep. I only trade 30
you're still
minutes.
in this?
Beautiful. Yeah, I'm still in. that's really good that you only trade 30-minute, because if you do that for 6 to 8 months, you will begin to realize when to take advantage of the 15 and when to stick to the 30. Because what's going to happen, so in a case like this, you're going to stick to the 30 and you're going to quote unquote miss the move, right? And that's fine, right? But then there's also going to be other times where you stick to the 30 and the 15 does a fake out or something, right? So the 15 ends up saving, or the waiting for the 30 ends up saving you from getting stopped out on the 15. So over time, over repetition, you do that long enough, you begin to get a real good feel on when it's best to use the 15 versus when it's best to use the 30-minute. There's also a video in the new course about that as well. That's probably going to be very, very insightful to check out. So, yeah.
The course gonna be lit.
Yeah, it is. It's nice. What's my Insta? My Insta's up here. Oh, snap. Yeah, by the way, we're doing a bunch of giveaways. When are we doing that? Saturday, we're going to be doing a bunch of giveaways. So if you're on the premiere of this podcast, you will have access to, win. Yep. Is the pullback? Yeah, it could definitely go lower. Yeah. That's why we closed partials there.
All right, boys, chat.
Whoa.
Now you're out.
Whoa, we might get another trade
Hey,
here.
yo,
I gotta do some
You can't
picking
just
dip.
leave
What
when
the
you
heck?
take it. Oh my goodness, bro.
Damn.
Nah,
Don't take it so personal, everyone.
Jokes, Johnny, jokes. But are you coming to London?
Yeah, I'm a plum puller for London tonight.
Pull up home. That's what you said yesterday, bro. We
Yo.
didn't see you tonight.
Keep me accountable, Magnus. If I'm not in
Okay, I
London,
will.
not in London, call
Oh, I'm
me out.
still in.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
I'll give you
I
a
will,
cowl.
man.
I'll give you
Sure.
a cowl. Wake you up.
Ah.
Rafi, you'll pull up too.
I was there this morning, brother.
Oh, okay, damn, never mind.
Yeah, where
Yeah,
were
he
you,
was
brother?
there.
Was Nick there?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you
see,
think?
We were waiting on your
I'm a
presence.
man of my
bro.
word,
Everyone
bro.
was there. We were only waiting
Damn.
on John. We wouldn't even take a trade before you were there.
Did you hear what he
Damn,
did?
you are.
Did he really say that? Was Nick there? That's some disrespect right there, bro.
Such
My bad,
disrespect.
Holy smokes,
Johnny,
was
nah,
Nick
bro.
there?
Jokes,
Damn.
John.
That's a
Yo,
question
call
you
us.
ain't never gotta ask.
I hope I see you there.
Oh, yeah. Call me out. If I'm not there, call me out, bro.
We
Let
are.
chat know I'm,
We're calling you out right now.
Yes,
He'll
sir.
be there. He'll be there tonight.
Hope you have an awesome day, John.
Thank you, bro.
Facts,
yeah, nah,
me
man.
too.
I love y'all. You know, I gotta go with my day, you know?
That's what you gotta do, brother. Stay out of
Gotta
trouble.
start my day.
See you tomorrow.
Do it, G.
Yeah, I'll catch
Do
you
it.
boys. See you
Yes,
guys in
sir.
Asian.
Tomorrow,
Rafi,
man.
you'll be in Asian?
Peace, brother. Nah,
Alright,
but London for sure.
Not
Alright, I'll
tonight.
catch you boys in London. Nick, I'll talk to you later. Chat. I'll catch
Alright,
you guys
brother.
in the clubhouse.
Yes, sir,
Peace.
man.
Double, bro.
Peace.
See you guys later.
Peace.
Later,
Peace,
Gator.
man.
Peace.
Peace.
Ah, funny guy. Funny. All right, yeah, so here's my IG is right here. If you guys want to pull up. We got a lot of good content on the IG, man. So come. I seen a few of you guys over the weekend went back and really dove into a lot of my content here. I would recommend you do. Whoever did that, who was that again? Did you learn anything? Anything insightful about the Oh, let's go. We're still in this, boys. We are looking good. Let this 5 minute just
We're like
rip
one
here.
pip from breathing.
I know. I slightly moved it down a smidge too, but I think it would have been. Yeah, maybe I would have got hit. Anyway, yeah. So this is my IG. Yeah. So if you come scrolling down, you'll see a lot of the older trades, not older trades, but last year's trades. And I think you guys can learn a whole bunch from reviewing these and going through them. And I think a lot of things that you're seeing today will make a lot of sense if you kind of move through some of these videos here. They're short and sweet and straight to the point. They're just good quality trade recap videos. Yeah. And you'll notice that we're still doing the same thing today that we did then. Still looking at the news, right? Still looking at price action from the daily down. Oh, let's go.
Wow.
Pay me, baby. This is the beach day. If we can get full TP, I think the beach is on. On for sure.
Wow, man. That's crazy.
Blessed and highly favored. You know what I mean? Where's
What
the,
about you and those one pip from from break even and stop loss and stuff. It's
You see me in the markets, we're like this, you know? We're tight like that, you know?
yeah. Be careful about the 30 now though.
I know it's gonna
top
close right now. I know. Oh, no top wick. Alright, I'm out of here. Done. We'll take it. Little 26 hundo.
Yeah. Might return now.
Yeah, no top wick. I'm out.
Bro, blue.
Oh, we
Wanna
gotta
go to
wait
the
for a
beach?
bottom and then a top wick. Yeah, man. Beach flow here today. I'm leaving them damn
Nice.
kids at home too.
Damn kids.
Yeah, look, onion play, right? Same deal. Same deal. We had to wait for a top wick, wait for a bottom wick, close some partials here, full TP. See how we're doing the same thing? Same thing. This was 87 weeks ago. 87 weeks ago. And there it is.
That's
just
crazy.
a beauty. Just a beaut. Good old MT5 pip counter up there, up 35 pips. Oh, the good old... Oh, partial TP gonna get hit. 4,000. Oh, snap. That dude's balling. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful move. And then I'm out. One and done. All right, I think we're done here. Clubhouse, let's stick around for a few minutes. Let's stick around for a few. I think we're all set here. I think the job has been complete. And it's time to move on with our day like Johnny Gems. Yeah.
Token
Are you
has been
doing
given. Make sure
Giveaways
you
in
use the-
Zoom or on here?
Clubhouse.
Oh.
Next week we're gonna do some YouTube giveaways. We're gonna kick off the public giveaways with the podcast on Saturday, and then next week we're gonna give away some 50K futures accounts on the live stream. Yeah, but the first 20 go to the clubhouse as promised. Oh my God, I'm 1,200 messages down. Look at this, gang. It's not easy to run these live streams. I know you guys think it's, easy peasy. It's a tough job out here. You know what I mean? I mean, look at this. How do you keep up with this type of stuff?
Constantly moving, bro. Motion.
This is what you
Got
call motion.
motion.
Yeah, that's what you call motion right here. Not even the
Better
big
read
time
the sentence
streamers
there.
be getting that. Yeah, right.
Try to read a sentence.
Try and read it. But
Hey, good luck with that.
No
Yeah.
Photoshop either, so it's all live.
oh snap. Yeah, we still got 1,200 too below that. So that's pretty crazy, man. But anyways, good live stream here today. Patience paid. Obviously we tried to get in where we could. We either didn't get activated or price kind of steered us in the opposite direction to where we deleted. But eventually we did come down to these major levels of support. We did close at no bottom wick on the higher time frame. That gave us an opportunity to potentially take this thing back up on the retracement, and that was able to do the job for us today. So that's pretty much it. Let's walk away in profits, and let's come back later tonight either for Asian session in the clubhouse or back for the New York session later. Ken, yeah, you won, Ken. I seen that. All you guys will get your accounts tomorrow, right? All right. Well, love y'all. Hope you guys have a good day. Rafi, Magnus, you guys sticking around for a few?
Yeah, I'm staying around just to look.
I need
Okay.
to go now because I'm gonna do some cardio. So.
Oh, you got some things to do? All right. You and John, y'all have a great day. Enjoy.
Oh man.
See you guys in London.
Yeah, well, thank you for having me here, though.
All right, man. You're going to miss out on a potential 50K account here today. What are you going to do?
Yeah, maybe I'll stick around for a few. I'm just going in like 20 minutes.
Okay, cool. We'll be done in 20 minutes anyway. We're done trading. We're gonna start see if we can give away some accounts. But that's about it here for today. I hope you guys have a blessed and wonderful day ahead of you. Don't over risk. Don't over trade. Keep some of those profits, and we will see you guys back in the New York session tomorrow. All right.
See you, YouTube.
Yeah. Love y'all. Clubhouse, stick around. YouTube. See you guys tomorrow. Peace, G's. Later.
Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Let go. Leg guy. Come on. God made rivers. God made lakes. God made me. So you gotta pay my rate. Y'all got holy Bible pockets on me. Thank God we straight. Even though I might pull up late. people in cages, pardon me. You new to the game like Shawshank. I gotta let go like love, forgive me. You know we in the house. Here, we gotta go up like chimney. It's not just on me, it's in me. Devil, you can pull up in the hood if you want to. South Park, who killed Kenny? Father, Son, Holy Ghost. You don't want smoke with any. With any. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, let go, 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 let's go, let's go. I need bass, attention on me, call me bae. Money bass, it took my soul, you buy me bae. Greed and sway, lowly humble, which one lasts? The demon stepping, blew them thing back like Christmas past. Let go, let Christ, let go, live life. Can't help myself, you took them stripes, you took my strength. How I can't forget them folks, but try to leave my way. I mean it, Memphis Rocky, hear your father, turn your cheek, don't fight. I'm rapping my tail off, I'm shipping the mail off. I'm getting my prayers off, taking my hands off. I wake in the morning and get out the box like Kellogg's. So much from day to day, feel like a featherweight, gave it to God to take care of. Hey, few, I let go, let God, let me go catch my red eye. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let go, let go, let go, let go, let go, let go, let's go, let's go. I am KB, that there 1K, tell them twin identical. Pride on minimal life behind these thoughts, my album criminal. I can't do subliminals, what you think is not this critical. Watch out, it'll go. Christ gon' trump your candidate, body in this political. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I go petro, metro, retro, then I escrow my residuals. It's too formidable, them golden idols pitiful. I'm burning calves like ellipticals, this is typical. Keep it minimal, teach you how to boy. I'm out here giving clinicals. Go hard as bicentennial, nothing mythical, need no rituals. Grace of God is on continual, my boy. A2000 EST OCOEE. Yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, hey. I need peace, I need love, I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace, I need love, I need everything that's coming from above. I want my dog, ay. Birds of a feather, we gon' fly together. Ay, we gon' rock forever like it's heavy metal. I ain't Christopher Columbus, I would never settle. I ain't Lewis, I ain't Clark, I would never settle. God told me I'm Olympic, for real. Ay, seek the kingdom, why you simping, for real? Why you talking, you should listen, for real. All this jaywalking got me limping, for real. Hey, jaywalking, hey, Jesus walking, hey, Jesus talking. Yo, big faith, yeah, I need a whole lot of that way, where I'm about to go like amigo. Can't see the vision that you can't be me amigos. I call up my girl and then we pull up to the Rego. That's the only time we pay to see you acting way different. Way different. Same book, but the page different. The page different. Is it cliche to say I'm lane switching?